when we last left off, you guys had resolved the events at Caliphos and at least unmasked the serial killer who was killing off the vampires. Amongst the information that you end up gaining, you found that he had been working with some cultists out at I think it was a brewery or winery outside of town at an old temple. You guys opted to instead focus on the greater threat of the Whispering Way and what they're doing with this ritual. Rumor or word is that they have recently kidnapped one of the counts of Amans and the ruler of the Amans region to your west, and look like they're getting close to finishing whatever their ritual is. So, with guidance from the order, you are setting out for the location known as Wren Church, deep in the Hungry Mountains to the west. On the map, it is somewhere in these mountains here. Not sure why it's double clicking there. Somebody else must have moused on it. Anyways, it's somewhere in these mountains is where Wren Church exists. Now, the order has the ability, if you are interested and inclined, to teleport you into the mountains or at least into that area. Alternatively, you could take the 10-day walk from Caliphos to the river, and from there walk across the blasted and burnt lands with the undead, as you prefer.
What's the downfall to being teleported in?
Not very. It was.
It's
very,
a lot harder to get back.
And you might end up somewhere else. They said because there was
The witch stone.
yeah, witches were there and they were.
Messing
Witch
with
gates.
magic.
Yeah,
Plus,
The-
plus
the-
magic's unreliable in general.
Yeah, the
You
whole
couldn't go,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I couldn't go.
yeah.
What is the wasn't
We
there?
forced him to go. We shoved him in a bag.
Weren't we taking water down? I thought. That's
Well,
what
I
it said.
have disrupt
Yeah.
undead as
You
a
guys, I mean, you guys could certainly take a boat over there, but the boat only goes to Grace, and then you're going to have to walk from there. Virlek, this whole region over here is like the center of the Whispering Tyrant's original domain. So it's the area that's most damaged from his rule, and still, after 1,000 years, has not recovered. There are cursed cities. There was a talk about the city of Lead, and things like that in the area. So the magic is wild. There's all sorts of crazy storms, things like that, and there is a network of witch gates that are said to protect the area from teleportation type magic. Okay. Now they know that you can teleport into the area, but being able to teleport around is iffy. Okay. I don't know if anybody even has teleport magic along those lines. That would typically be an arcane thing. But they caution you that any such spells that involve teleportation are going to be finicky at best.
So I guess we're walking.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to go and rent horses.
Whoa.
If we all get horses, we could probably cover faster ground than walking.
You could ride horses. It'd be a lot faster to get there from now. But once you're in the mountains, the horses are going to have minimal effect. And honestly, you're just taking the horses into the undead zone.
Tony the pony will not die again.
That's right.
We don't want a never-ending story situation.
Okay. Now there is some sense of urgency given that they have kidnapped a ruler, and if they get to the point of finishing whatever it is they're trying to do, then presumably the Whispering Tyrant comes back. But that being said, the Palatine Order is focused more on you being prepared for whatever threats you might face, rather than get there an extra day early. Okay. The Tyrant has been locked up for 1,000 years. They certainly don't think that another week or two is going to make a difference, at least in their interpretation. You guys may have a different view and have a different sense of that, however. Like I said, they're willing to teleport you near Virlik, at least as close as they think they can. That would save, like I said, 10 days walk from your journey. But once you're there, you're on your own. There's nothing they can really do. And unless you have teleportation magic, you can't really teleport back out.
What do you guys want to do?
Can't see it.
Well, I have disrupt undead as a cantrip, so if we go through the river, I'd be way better off being able to fight the undead than whatever we have to face inside
Well,
the mountain.
keep in mind the whole mountain, the whole area, is undead. Is an undead region.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, then I
All the
can-
mountains and everything else.
Guys, they can protect
Now you do know that the area today is heavily patrolled by an order of knights known as the Knights of Ozum, who have taken a vow to defeat any undead and any who might form a pact or assist them. They aggressively defend Virlik to prevent any would-be outsiders from going in there for fear of either contamination or a secret person trying to get in, causing problems and so forth. Where they are, they operate out of Lastwall, so you know where they come from, but patrols and so forth in Virlik and in the mountains are fairly common. And they caution you that any such interaction with those knights, unless you can fairly clearly and quickly identify yourself and prove that you're on the side of good, they're authorized by the rulers to either arrest or detain you and remove you from the regions by force if necessary. They tend to be a bit fanatical on their followings because all it takes is one or two people to get in, and then they have a problem with undead coming out again.
Especially if they knew that my girlfriend was a vampire.
Yep, that's right. Or if you bring like werewolves into the place, or
Thank God they don't have any of those.
I know.
You got true seeing.
If it matters, it's about 3 weeks to the next full moon.
Should. I made it through one already.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
maybe you got to do it time before.
I mean, maybe I'm just a bi-moon
switch out.
guy.
That's
So
right.
every other moon.
It's an acute affliction.
That's right. It's a special moon.
That's right.
If you want.
That's right.
Oh, this is the harvest moon. I don't do it during the harvest
Right.
moon.
So, are we hiking or are we getting teleported to village?
I'm walking.
Yeah, we're
Then we're
boat, and then walking, right? I mean,
That's what I thought.
we're taking the
originally. I
boat
thought we were
as far as we
boating.
can go, and then walking the remaining distance.
Okay.
Because time is still the essence for us to go. I mean,
And the boat would save us time. I thought that's why we were.
Yeah, the boat will save you. It'd save a couple of days. I mean, like I said, it's only going to go to Grace, and from there you guys are on your own. It doesn't go further past, but you can certainly do that if that's what you want.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys are currently in Califas. Okay. So the following day, you guys board your boat with as much of gear and food and provisions and everything that you guys can think to carry and bring with you. I'm assuming you guys have food and so forth. Okay.
Rations.
How much does your create food spell make?
I don't know if I still have that.
You're a druid. You always have that. You
Oh,
might not memorize it.
I don't know if I have it memorized.
You could memorize it.
You forgot that you memorized it? That's not a very good memorization.
I mean, I think I replaced it in my memorized spells with, like, a spell that can blow stuff up.
Buy some rations. So where are we going? Is out.
The vending machine is.
I mean, I can replace
had
a
7
spell I
days
don't
worth of
use.
rations. I figured the rest I could-
That's up to you guys.
I got 28 days.
You got 28 days of food? Okay. Like I said, it's about 10 days to Virlik by foot. On boat, it'll be maybe 3 days worth of walking. From there, it's into the mountains. And depending on how long it takes to locate Ren Church and get to it, I mean, it could be another week to 2 weeks in the mountains. Plus whatever you may end up finding there. All you know is Ren Church is a center of activity of the Whispering Way. You know, it used to be an old temple to Iomade that has been converted for the use of the cult. But beyond that, you don't know much because nobody's been to it and survived in a very long time that you're aware of.
Pathfinder Church? Where, King?
Yeah.
Here, Pathfinder?
Sure.
Number 25.
Yes. Ignore that. That's what the commoners think it really is, but it's somewhere else in the mountains. Ignore that note on the map.
I just know we want to avoid the.
It's a hidden location somewhere on the map.
That's right.
Okay, so I got
Ignore
create
that
food
25.
now.
No. Yeah. Functionally, the location isn't there where you guys are going to. It happens to be called Ren Church also, but it's at some other location.
I just know we want to avoid
well.
the one place where all the ghosts are in lava. And,
That would be number 16 is where rumored the city of
Garden
Lead is.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid that.
Okay. So, 5 days later, or 3 days later, I would say, you guys arrive in Grace. Get off the boat. It's a larger city, a bit run down or so. Not nearly as prosperous as Caliphos. To the north, the ground gets progressively more dead and withered. But here there's still farms and locals that are able to survive in this area. The further north you go, the more badlands and barren the ground becomes. But it doesn't truly change until you reach the river about 3 days later, where on the southern side, the ground it's rough and dried and difficult to grow anything, but there is vegetation. On the north side of the river, there's barely little more than ash and gray where anything would grow. In the distance, you can see the forest. Those trees are particularly large and gnarled and carry, even from the distance, although the map indicates they're green, they're more of like an angry reddish brown in most cases, even for, a mix of pine trees and coniferous trees that seem like a perpetual fall look.
Hey, it's not fall yet.
Correct.
So they don't have so they barely have leaves then. It's like,
They have leaves, but not many, and those that are there look sickly and dying.
so it looks like classic Halloween jaggedy branch trees essentially.
Sure. Okay. So you guys cross the river. Now, since it has been 3 days since you guys were on the boat, at this point, what are you guys using in general for food? I know you have your own food. Is everybody using rations, or do you have magical means to provide food?
I have a create food just in case
I
if
had
we
7
run out.
days of rations that I was using.
Okay.
I bought 10 weeks of rations.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's 1 silver for a week.
Yeah, it's
So,
cheap, but
yeah,
it's
I
heavy.
I had 2 weeks of rations.
One,
so
I
far.
thought it was 4 silver.
I don't know.
It says 1 silver in the website.
It says
You
4 silver.
you have used 4 days at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it is
Unless,
4 silver.
like I said, unless you have magical means to supplement or replace, and if you're going to cast create food, then I need to know how many people you can feed.
Alright, so with
I
create
have 30 weeks of rations.
with create food, I can feed 6 medium creatures for a day.
Okay. Well,
Okay, 2
So
rations.
since you
between
have
us,
9
Another
medium
chart. I think
creatures,
that's, you can like mark off
feed
individual
6 of
days
us
of
and
food
3
if you
people
wanted.
need to be using
So
rations.
it's like 2
Yep.
weeks of
right,
food.
which is fine. So when you click on your rations in the chat, it's putting a use bar. All you do is click on that if you're going to use your rations.
What? There's something on the chat. Oh, that's ACK. You hit it. You clicked it.
Ack and Bis both clicked on the rations and put it in chat, and then you can click on use and use as one of your charges.
So
There
I
you go.
move the rations over there.
You can. No, you just click on them and it'll put them in the chat.
That'll do.
So as far as your updates,
Don't use my rations.
you can also just update the number. So who's eating the magical food and who's eating their own food? Or is everybody eating their own food right now?
I actually have food that-
Okay. Nobody wants that druid berries.
It does say in the description that it's bland and unappealing.
But yeah, it'll keep you alive, but only.
Is that in terms of days or?
The charges?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess
Okay.
I subtract
So,
4,
crossing the river, a couple hours later, you guys arrive at or reach the edge of the forest.
Probably
obviously a dead forest, even though the trees still have leaves here and there. Where in general are you planning to lead? The basic information that you guys had was the river that heads out of the mountains in to the southwest is probably the easiest way into the mountains. But all you have is general information as far as where Wren Church is. It's supposedly somewhere along those rivers.
I feel like we should stay near the path river and go until we get to the river that goes into the mountains.
Could I do an esoteric
avoid
lore
the
check
Guardian
to
Light.
see if I could recall any stories about where it might be?
You know, it's somewhere in the mountains, like I said, along the river.
Okay.
Okay, but beyond that, you don't have a specific location. At least nothing that you have at this point. When you get closer, you might be able to recognize landmarks or other information.
What if we
Okay.
go
Maybe
like
last-
this
Yes.
direction?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
May I use
Just keep
some
on
of
following the
my
river,
things?
guys. What do you think?
Can
Yeah,
you
if
use
we-
some of your things?
Okay.
Do you have knowledge of Wren Church stone working?
'Cause this
I have
river should take us right up into Veerlet.
Stone cunning.
I also
Yes, that lets you notice inconsistencies in the craftsmanship.
like a path.
No. Right now there is no path. There's no sign that says Wren Church this way. 300 miles.
Yeah, if we keep following the path river, there's like a little river that goes right up through Veerlet on the map.
Correct. And that's from the Palatine Order. That was their recommendation.
Yeah.
If you guys are walking, head to the mouth of the river, and from there head into the mountains as the easiest trail. But you guys may have alternative thoughts.
Is that the direction of where the last wall knights patrol, or they patrol
They-
this entire area?
They patrol all of Veerlik
yeah, so it doesn't
aggressively.
matter. Yeah.
Okay. Now, naturally, the easier paths are going to see the most traffic. They're going to be the most heavily patrolled. That's where it comes down to how you guys want to go. I've already gathered nobody wants to teleport, which is fine.
We could.
Do you
go-
want to cross the mountains, or do you want to take the path, or go up the river?
We could go around the mountains to
Dwarf votes for let's just go straight through the mountains.
I'm all about the
Straightest
water.
path is the surest path.
How about we go?
Just need to
most
find
of
the door
way-
to Moria, and you'd be good.
Why don't we go like most of the way to the mouth of the river and then go through the forest area?
I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but remember how
Like
this
go
for me
here
was hard
and then
with
go
stones.
straight
Could I
into
do
the
that
mountains.
to-
Consult the spirits.
Again, we're
Yeah,
up
from
behind
the stones.
mountains.
If the group wants to pause for a short time,
It's 10 minutes.
sure. So you stop at some point when the group is just taking a break. Go ahead and give me a recall knowledge.
I could talk to ghosts. I don't know if the ghosts know where it would be. I
doubt
talked to
it.
Rob.
Yeah. George pauses during your lunch break and goes and communes with the rocks.
Darn.
If we can find the patrol,
Um,
we may be able to.
The rocks here are strangely silent.
Okay.
We just explain the situation with the Lich King and everything. And
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah,
Last
they don't
Wall
care.
doesn't care. Last Wall wants everyone to stay out of here because if you
Could
go in
I
there, you
use
become the undead and they have to fight you again.
Right.
They do not care.
Yeah.
So then, how did these people who are trying to summon the Lich King get past them?
The
This
guys
is
are
Wondering if I could use
Uh,
it.
Yeah,
teleport.
these witch wards or witch gates were not created by the knights or other defenders. These were created by the Lich King, by the Whispering Tyrant. So they are aligned to him, and anybody in his cult would presumably have access to be able to control them.
Oh.
So they could conceivably teleport in wherever they need to go.
Yeah.
The problem is the knights are actively trying to prevent anybody from getting in. They can't stop people teleporting. But anybody else who just wandered in to be curious or whatever, or trying to get where they're trying to go, they're here to stop that corruption from getting out.
But they're not here to stop us.
Maybe.
They're
yet.
potentially here to stop you, unless you can clearly prove that you're here on a good purpose. I mean, they're basically here to prevent anybody from going in. It's like sneaking into a secret military base. You might be there for a great reason. You really want to see the aliens. That doesn't mean the guards won't shoot you.
But these guys like us, though.
Not these guys. The Knights of Ozum have sworn a vow to prevent any corruption from escaping this area.
You must be thinking of a different group. No one likes us.
No one
Yeah,
likes us.
nobody
Yes.
does.
They've sworn a vow to stop any undead, any influence of undead, or anybody who might make a deal with the undead, or demons, etc.
So they definitely would not view us as having the clearance to get in.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're sticking paladin in the way.
You got the heavy armor.
Well, yeah. I know basic information of the last wall.
How powerful are these people if worse comes to worse and they
They're
find us?
They're a whole army of champions, Hell Knights.
Okay, so
They're massive.
So we want to avoid them.
we don't want to get in a
expect
direct
us to
fight
get
with
through
them.
the mountains.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nobody would expect you to go through
Yeah.
the mountains because
Exactly.
it's insane. But
That's why we should go.
Let's do it.
my hip. No, I'm just kidding.
He brought his mining equipment. He's ready to dig.
Yeah.
All we need is a worm. Siege worms.
France won't expect us to invade through the Alps.
And I'm guessing that's why we couldn't keep our boat to keep on going, because the captain was probably like,
Well, no, the boat doesn't go that way. It's too dangerous to head up the river in that area because of problems from Virlik itself. I mean, the knights are there. They're trying to maintain the safety of the area, but it's a very active place, so they're routinely fighting things that are trying to escape and are pretending to be good, etc.
Like that.
Yeah.
a good climbing thing. We could go through the mountains if we wanted to.
Which I'm acceptable to go through the mountains.
What? You're good with that?
I'm acceptable
You
to
try-
go through the mountains.
There we go.
You're willing to climb the cliffs and
I
go
would much
across
rather-
mountains?
Try to find some sort of path, and I'm assuming my dwarven friend there can probably find some.
I would love to go
I
swimming.
did buy a grappling hook.
You're going the opposite direction right now. You're going
We're
up.
splitting up right now.
Greg, speaking of which, I do have a grappling gun.
I didn't buy the grappling gun because I wasn't sure if this was the same for it.
I've had it this whole campaign since I've had this character.
Okay.
I'll go wherever you guys want me to. I prefer the water. You guys always keep the water away from me. Well, getting frustrated.
Mountains can have water.
So when we defeat this
You went
list, I'll take
swimming
it
in
to
the fountain.
the ocean.
Could I use consult the spirits with occultism to see if I could contact any like spiritual travelers or any like
Sure.
yeah, so I'll try that about like the area.
So my guess is we would want to cut through the mountains. Unless we want to, take on an entire army, which will probably kill us.
Okay.
What?
You try to consult the spirits while he talks to the rocks. Neither of you are able to contact any spirits.
Darn. I don't want to talk to that.
Nope.
What if they decide that we want to go through?
There seems to be a notable absence of any spirits.
They don't have
Yeah, let me
spirit
see.
here.
Let me see if I have anything.
My feeling that abandoned feeling that I felt multiple times in my
No.
life. No.
No.
I still feel like my.
You
God
you
can
feel
see
for,
me.
if anything, you feel Pharasma's watching over you at this point.
Oh, good. Yeah.
This area. I mean, she has particular interest in
Right.
this region.
Yeah, she wants this clean.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She wants you to take the water path.
Yeah. Listen, as many times as I've drowned, I'm gonna go new. I avoid the water.
Try asking for asthma for guidance.
Yeah, I don't have that. I can do that, but I don't have that. We've already discussed that. That is a
Andy,
high level.
He's not that fancy yet.
I will say,
Consult
I have
the
a
spirits
grappling
would be
gun
closest.
and I have combat climber.
Be
If
pretty
we come
close,
into
yeah.
combat while we're climbing, I'm perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
I'm more worried about just falling off the mountain. That's
Yeah.
my.
Then we
go to
water. I
And
know.
I'm afraid of drowning. So, well, we gotta
Well, you could just, again,
take this path.
looking at the map, you could walk through the forest
Yeah.
to get to the river. Or you could go through the mountains if you're concerned about the woods. Or you could swim.
I think we can. If we take the path that's straight north, and then take the
Well,
river
no,
back-
the path would be going in this, taking the road, or the forest would be this way into
I was
Virlik.
trying to go in the other direction.
If you go north along the path, effectively you're not going into Virlik.
Right. I was saying.
Now you could head up the cliffs into the mountains themselves, but these are like,
They're not Appalachian.
Right.
they're big mountains, yeah.
So if we go
They're like Rocky Mountains.
We'll go through the
Himalayas, yes.
through the forest to begin with, and then see what we encounter on our way to the river and the mountain path into Verilic, and then we can decide once we get closer.
That's
Right.
what I said
Okay.
at the beginning.
Okay. So you guys head out, and approximately here, we'll say 2 more days. You guys, about late evening, or late afternoon, better said, not evening. Throughout the entire time, you haven't seen any sign of wildlife. Okay, there's no deer, there's no birds, there's no other animals in the area. Everything is sort of covered with this fine ash that, try as you might, you can't seem to clean all of it off of your clothes or your armor. And every so often, it's like it gets in your nose, and it just sort of, it's like you're in a dusty room, and whatever you do, there's always dust settling on things. Okay. Yes.
Canada, thank you.
Yes. It's like a constant Canadian influence. Anyways,
It is the first time in Canada.
now that one viewer is going to have a dislike on the video. Anyways, late in the afternoon, you hear a faint hum coming from ahead of you, and a couple of moments later, it breaks open into a clearing in the forest, where you see what looks like a gigantic archway, constructed out of, from a distance, it looks like bones of various things. The archway itself is about 15 feet across, circles above, about 15 feet tall, constructed of hundreds of bones of various creatures and beings and so forth. The hum seems to be emanating from it, and in the center of the archway, you see sort of a ripple, sort of looks like the surface of water in the center of the archway, although you can see the forest on the other side without any issue.
Portal.
Everybody know what that is?
Archway. They had a boat. Can I use my esoteric lore to recall any stories about it?
Good stuff, listening to barbarians.
Yes, give me just a second.
Or I could do religion check.
Oh no. Wouldn't have this issue if we were in the mountains.
I
Oh,
could do
I'm
an
sure
occultism
whatever this is,
check.
it's probably in the mountains too. These are bad mountains.
They are.
They're hungry.
Yeah.
Too many people in this group.
Yes. Stuff through the portal. We need some NPCs. That'll thin out.
Could I make a craft check?
Everyone take the dedication fee to get an animal companion. Animal companions.
Oh.
You know, this actually looks more unsettling than no vegetation at all.
25 is my essence.
So you said you wanted to use some knowledge, esoteric lore?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a blind gem roll.
Is this a haunt or a curse or a creature?
No, this is a gate made out of
Bone.
bones.
Could be cursed.
Could be, absolutely.
Blind GM roll.
Yeah. Okay. Seems to bear a strong resemblance to the stories of witch gates that you've heard of before.
Okay. Witch, did you put a gate up?
Nope. Didn't do it.
Unfortunate. It's a witch gate, maybe.
Are these inherently evil, or is it just which group?
Which
Which
Which goes which way?
Creates it, or are they inherently evil?
They are a travel network erected by the Whispering Way when the tyrant was in rule. They serve as a focal point for spellcasters, and these days, the popular view is that they're a defensive mechanism. Anybody teleporting into the area, it messes with that teleportation, and you always seem to come out at a witch gate. Now, the gates themselves don't have any ill will. They're not intelligent or anything. They simply connect to other witch gates.
But they were erected by the Whispering Way.
They were erected
Yeah.
by the Whispering Way as a means to traverse the region quickly and easily for his agents, as a way to move around his army and so forth.
Yeah, I feel like we don't need to leave these structures standing.
So we should destroy them.
Things will come up behind us.
Well, the Knights of Ozum, like I said, they actively would be against anything Whispering Tyrant,
Right.
and if they find these, they would certainly try to. To your knowledge, nobody's ever been able to destroy one.
Ah, okay.
Till today.
Till today. Okay, that's fine.
The bones. Yeah, well, I don't want to use it, but we can't. But if I have no knowledge of how to destroy it, then
Can't we just hit it till it falls over?
yeah, it's magic. It's magic. Hey, magic.
Those
killing
knights,
barbarian.
those knights would have never thought about just hitting it till it falls over.
Oh yeah, he
Exactly.
can
You got
dispel
special
magic.
Yeah.
It's a very
Potential.
intellectual.
As far as I know, you just know how to punch fire to the ground. So
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I just maybe it'll work.
They do have a hammer.
Fireball! Stop it!
yeah, right back at you. He's the barbarian. I don't know. You want to try to?
Potentially, but you do have a hammer. It's a good trick
Well,
against spells. We're only level 12 though. It's only a 6th level dispel magic. And I feel like this might be a higher level than a
The-
8th level.
If it's been here
spell.
since the Whispering Way, probably you're right.
I think it's.
It's had plenty of time to level up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
assuming I
And if-
critically pass, I could dispel a level 10 spell. But I would
That's
feel
pretty
like
impressive.
it's, if I critically pass.
I mean, if you don't feel like you want to try it, I mean, if
I
the last Wall Knights couldn't do it,
there's no reason not to, because it doesn't expend
Well,
anything.
it-
but
I might signal somebody else too.
that's possible.
Yeah.
Well, then you just hit them.
Yeah, I
Yep.
would just imagine we would ignore it, right? I mean, there's nothing we can do with it.
You
I
just
mean,
walk down
Him,
Pharasma
you
may
hit
get
it's like
potentially mad.
a doorbell. It lets everybody know where we're at.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah, if we can circumvent it, stay to the outside of the clearing. I mean, unless somebody has a real want to go traipsing through it.
We don't know where it's
Send
going
the
to take
bird
us.
through.
It's gonna put us right in front of the Lich King who's just gonna smash us.
And it just takes you to. It spits you. It was known they spit you back out at the same. Oh, just a random witch gate.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine
The-
it spits
the-
us
the
out and
rumor
we're
and the
surrounded
legend
by the
is
knights.
The Lich King or the Witch King used these to transport his armies between locations in the area. It was a convenient and straightforward way to reach any of the Whispering Tyrant's locations.
It's like a highway.
Exactly.
So is it?
Is it magic? Yes.
Well, would
In
we?
those mountains.
Would we know? Like, no, we probably wouldn't know how would you get inside what it's like, because
Nope.
that's and there's no guarantee that if you turn around and come back through, that you end up here.
Take you somewhere else.
I don't know.
Not,
if we
not
wanna-
unless you know how it operates.
Right.
There's always mountains.
I could try to use an occultism thing to see if I know how it operates.
You can give it a shot, man, if you want.
So you're going to approach it and study it?
It's up to you. I mean, we're all way back at this point,
Oh,
so
how did you guys be able to roll on it all the way back there?
we haven't rolled on it.
Yeah.
Looking at it.
All they did was they recalled some memories of this thing, some stories.
I recommend we leave it alone. That's just my
Okay, yeah, let's
the witch
let's not
said-
gamble
yeah,
it.
I mean, not that I don't value your opinion, but if the witch is like, let's leave this
My
alone.
overall
Yeah.
thing is they patrol the area and they probably know the gate's here, so they're probably waiting for people of the Witch King
Yeah.
to walk into the valley and then attack them. So
Yeah, because if those people who we don't want to run into
Oh, just
see
go
us
through
go
the mountain.
right through one, they may assume we're working with
Wouldn't
the
have
Lich King.
got with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I don't want this hassle. Like, I want to go around it.
To the mountains.
Yeah, you guys want
I
to
mean,
cut
we
into
can
the
still just
mountains?
circumvent it and continue through
Absolutely,
the woods.
you're just in the
Yep.
forest. I mean, like I said, it's humming, so it sort of attracted you, and it was ahead of you. So,
Yeah, I want to stick to the outside. It's humming like it's working. I want to listen as we circumvent it.
there's absolutely something visibly happening with it. Like I said, when you look at the archway, in the center of the archway,
Right.
it looks like you're looking at the surface of water. There's sort of ripples in it.
Yeah.
You can see everything on the other side clearly. I mean, it's not changing your view per se, but there's something rippling in the air. Okay, so it's certainly active or
Right.
doing something. What it is, you don't know. Why it's doing something, you don't know.
Very well
Um,
could have just had people come in. They could be in this area, so we probably need to be sneaky if we're going on.
Or
the
it could be
outside.
transporting people currently,
Right.
like here. So,
We need to at least kind of get
yeah,
hidden.
stay
Yeah.
out of the clearing, but continue around it, keeping an eye on it because I want to.
Okay.
If somebody comes busting through.
So we want to go like
So you guys are gonna skirt around it and
Yeah.
then try to head off.
Yep. Unless anybody else has any objections to that,
so, no.
No.
you could not. I would appreciate it just at the
American
moment.
approach.
So what if we go through the tree line?
Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah.
gonna do.
Okay. So everybody's good with that. You guys are gonna skirt around it at a safe distance and then move on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys circle around, keeping an eye on it. There's no visible change in the clearing or at the archway. You get past it, at least in the direction you were heading, and continue on. After a minute or so, the humming fades off in the distance, and you return back to the quiet forest. It feels like walking through the forest with the lack of animals and birds and everything, and the soft crunching of the ash under your feet, it almost reminds you like walking through a snowfield, as far as the soft muffled sound to the overall air. About 5 minutes later or so, you start to hear another humming sound very similar, and a couple minutes later, you find yourself approaching another clearing. There looks like another archway in the center of it. Looks the same as it did before.
What if we're
Are there
going
any
in
footprints?
circles?
Are there any footprints in the ash?
I don't know. Give me a survival check. Blind GM.
I just feel as this thing could just be taking us in an exact
You
circle.
press the public roll right here, and you do blind
This could
GM
be
roll.
that Pac-Man maze.
And it gives me the roll, but you don't know what it was.
Reappears on the other side and goes right
Because you're not sure whether you were successful. Okay. You search around. The monk helped you. A little bit off to your side, you see some tracks in the dust and dirt. Looks relatively recent. Looks like a large group passed by this area recently.
You were right. Can I tell if there's like cat paws?
No, not really.
Let's do it one more time, and then if we end up in the exact same scenario, then I'm gonna say we went in circles.
So I will. I'm gonna approach the gate.
Go for it.
I'm going to, if I can get close enough, I'm going to.
Okay. You step out into the clearing. The sun up above you shines down. It makes all the gray of the area almost seem to glitter a little bit in the place. The archway looks like a almost blackened stone type stuff, constructed out of, like I said, hundreds of skeletal parts. Skulls, arms, legs, rib cages, etc., all sort of piled together, sort of like an Italian mausoleum into things.
Seems inviting.
Let's leave an item.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go up and tie something to it.
Don't tie it to it, just leave it
Okay.
on the ground.
Wow.
You get to about there, and the rippling in the center suddenly starts to the hum changes slightly. The rippling sort of intensifies, and then a moment later it smooths out, and you see forest behind, but the forest doesn't match with the forest that's behind the archway. If that makes sense.
Does it still look gray and dead?
Yes.
On the other side?
Yes. It looks like it's up next to a section of mountains in the distance. I mean, like only maybe 50 yards or so past it, where there's a large cavern opening beyond.
So are
Okay.
we're not confident, but that large group was probably us.
I feel like there's something to do with these. That the rumors were that you kind of can't get away from these. If you're teleporting, you get directed to them. I feel like maybe it's a combination of that.
Games, almost.
Can I use like occultism to try to
Oh.
study it?
Sure.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
what the heck happened?
I just made some rolls.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
It's just how many
He's putting
how
us
many
in
snacks
order.
we get.
well, I'm gonna in the meantime do
It doesn't really matter now. You gotta wait till he's done.
Oh,
That's fine. Go ahead and make a whatever rolls you need.
yep.
I mean, it's not made out of stone.
Right. Hey, there's a cave on the other side of this gate, guys.
I just have this feeling.
You
we
said
have company
cavern though,
now.
like something large, not like a little bear cave. I'm guessing.
What's that?
You said cavern, like not a bear cave or
No,
anything, like
no.
massive.
Yeah,
huge.
big cave.
This is only 15 foot high. Okay, height on. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
So we either perpetually go
You
on
see that, Doge?
circles or we have to go through.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I see some.
No, Doge.
Oh.
So she's a.
I just have a feeling.
Jason,
all
did you
those
see that
things-
message?
I did.
Okay, I just want to make sure you. Depending on what my settings are, it either doesn't show it to you or does.
It did.
So, anyways, Bisque, you check occult. No, this seems to be some sort of magical archway. Looks like it might transport you somewhere. Dahlia wakes up from a nap apparently.
It did.
That was an accident.
I needed to do it. I did it earlier because of that. Yeah.
I think
Hey
Doge
guys,
has something.
there's something going on. Just stay still. Look at the trees.
Outside of here, or on the other side of the gate.
Here, around
Here.
us.
Oh.
The trees are moving back and forth, but they're moving against the wind.
Perception.
I raise my shield.
Okay. You raise your shield. Make a perception check.
Blind.
Huh?
I don't think you see anything. You're blind.
Who's blind?
Not
Oh.
me. I don't know.
I think about his blind GM roll.
So
Okay.
we can do a perception check.
Not at this point. Hold on.
Combat carousel.
Yep. Combat carousel.
Well, I think we're about to find out
Okay.
what the trees were doing. Maybe it's an army of brutes attacking us.
Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Okay. Keep
Squirrels.
in mind, you guys got 10 characters.
Yep.
That's a lot of dice to begin with.
I thought I already rolled.
Okay, Bisque. You make a perception check. You look around. Where was your perception? Let's
Mine.
find that. There was, I think. Nope, there, Bisque. Okay. Right here, that tree.
What tree?
One is pain. Bottom left.
Bottom left. Oh,
Right.
alright, yeah.
Right there, that tree seems to be moving against the wind.
Oh. Guys, this tree's moving against the wind.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to just keep an eye on the tree
Okay.
and see what it does.
Okay. Watch that tree.
Oh.
Okay. So, combat carousel not going to be very effective. Too big. Arius, what would you like to do? You didn't make a perception check. You were raising your shield.
Yeah.
So you raise your shield defensively. And then this tree over here, with a bit of a groan, uproots itself
Oh.
and starts moving across the field.
It's
Oh,
Groot.
okay.
Does this look similar to the
Friendly tree.
hangman's tree that we saw previously?
It
In the
looks like the
greenhouse?
picture
Oh,
does. If you
okay.
mouse over it, you can see the picture.
Gotcha.
It literally lifts its roots out of the ground, tearing the soil and everything else, leaving it, pulling out a dark black soil under the ash. And then off of its roots, it sort of flops them forward and then drags the trunk across the ground. The branches and everything sort of keep moving around, keeping its balance as it moves up there. Galia.
Dolly is gonna move up.
Dahlia charges. You weren't here, so we made the assumption you were going to charge into hand to hand.
She wouldn't want to cast any spells anyway.
No. Spells. Spells are overrated.
Gonna move there. Cast
Okay.
shield.
Okay. Do you have the cast shield icon,
Oh, I can.
or just cast shield,
Yeah.
just in case she gets attacked?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So, and then when spell effect shield. So let me drop that on her. Okay. Ack.
I'll hold my action.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
What kind? Public or what?
Yeah, at this point, that's fine.
Oh.
Yep, all quiet. You seem distracted by that tree. The second tree uproots itself and crawls towards the group. Zordlon, what would you like to do?
With the size of these trees, what do I think their reach would be?
I don't know. What do you think their reach would be?
They look like they're pretty big.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna move to here using running reload to load my rifle, and then
It wasn't loaded already?
well,
Now.
Okay.
He
Fine.
never said it, so yeah.
That's fine. It's now loaded.
and
They do. The bullets roll out.
Yeah.
do they appear to be moving hostilely?
It's
With
really hard to
hostilely?
read the emotional intention of a giant tree. But given that they're covered in undead ash and they're moving towards the group, it's probably a safe bet that they're not there asking for tea.
Okay. Then I will use sniper's aim to shoot the first one that went just above the gate.
Target it and make it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It scrolls up and down too fast.
It's hard to aim.
Okay.
It is. Those bullets, they're hard to get. Okay, you take a shot at it, striking it.
This is gonna hurt it a lot.
Yeah, you get a critical hit with it.
You
You strike it very solidly right in the trunk of the body of it.
yeah.
Okay. Takes 57 points of damage and is
On fire.
and did not apply the fire.
And needs to make a fortitude save.
It appears to have applied the fire. It
Okay.
did 62 instead of 57.
No, that's because it took extra damage from the fire. Okay, so why does it not get the persistent?
It has a dot on it.
Does it?
Yeah.
It says
Oh,
persistent
I was looking at the wrong one. I thought you targeted the other one. Yep. Okay. Okay, so it has the persistent damage, and then I need to make a fortitude save. Getting a 33, which is a success. Okay. You got any other actions?
No, sniper's aim was 2 actions.
Tespa.
I was wanting to do a blade barrier
Blade berry. Okay.
in front of the trees, and I was trying to remember how to do that.
So find your blade barrier spell. Then click on cast.
Okay.
Your bullet took a large chunk out of the trunk of the tree. Okay, so blade barrier gives you a straight line 20 feet high, 120 feet long. So you're going to get to cast effectively a line area. So take on the left hand toolbar, underneath the little picture of the guy, there's a picture of a ruler, like a 90-degree angle.
Yep.
Click on that, and then you want the up and down arrow, the ray template, and then you select where you want it to start. Do you see the up and down arrow to the right of that?
Oh, okay.
Okay, select that. Then you select on the map where you want the wall to start, and then drag up to 120 feet long. As long as the entire thing is within 24 squares of you, you're good.
I definitely like that tool clips thing. It shows you exactly what to do. I was just rolling on like.
It's wanting to do like a cone.
That you need to select the up and down arrow.
Okay. Oh, this
that
one.
one, yep.
Okay. And then just
Now, wherever you want it to go, and it tells you the range that it is. You can go up to 120 feet. When you let go, it should put a template.
It's 100 feet. Maybe put that down lower.
Let me delete that one.
It's hard to read it. You're at 102, 115, 116, 120. Yeah. That's why 22 back one. I could, I was thinking something about fire all the time.
we'll just do okay.
Okay, so you put a blade barrier right there. So according to the description, anybody within it automatically takes damage. So what I'm going to do is select the 2 trees.
Okay, you need to look at the radius so you can.
You want to check part of the forest even. Nice.
That'll cover the entire
Okay.
map. Almost
Select
the entire
them.
map. That means we're
Make their reflex saves.
So like right here.
but you need an
Okay,
actual
they
map
both failed, one
for
critically.
turn control.
Your damage is
Top right
40
is the
points.
measuring tool.
The first one takes 40.
Yeah,
The
radius.
second one takes 80.
You need to make a 5 point.
Okay. Now your spell will remain there for 10 rounds. So on round 11, at the start of your round, it goes away.
500 foot
Okay.
radius is
Did you have anything else to
very,
do for your
very
third
good.
action?
I'll just cast shield on you guys. Well, wait a minute.
It
Why
is
not?
3 actions.
Oh, it's a 3-action blade barrier? Okay, never mind. You don't get any more actions.
Yeah.
Okay, Petros.
So I'm gonna pull out my chalice and sword, and then I'm going to exploit vulnerability.
So you weren't here, Jennifer? Andy said you just charged the creature with your staff.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, you pull out your chalice and your sword and...
Exploit vulnerability.
Okay.
Do the tree just and cast shield on yourself.
Unsuccessful failure.
So I think I'm flat-footed.
Okay.
You're flat-footed until the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Keep in mind,
So let me mark you
John,
as
all the
flat-footed,
players, like,
wherever
put,
you are.
like, 400 feet out, offside the board. So just delete
Flat-footed.
those for now.
Okay.
Backspace and Victor.
Then
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
How much damage does it do?
Is it just those two trees?
It does 2d4. This is
Wait, hang on.
6
You were looking at range. That's how far you can cast it. That's the area you can do it.
Oh, 20 foot.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I walk with
this one.
Yeah.
So like right there.
Something like that. But you need to figure out it ahead of time
Okay.
before you
That
can
one
cast it.
starts moving. As far as with the moving around, doesn't actually move anywhere as such. Instead, just a second. This tree right here suddenly shakes the dust off of it and uproots itself. It's going to target the nearest person, which would be Dahlia. It swings a branch at you, hitting a 29,
That's a mess.
and
That has to
a
probably be the
13.
best
That's
Feel
because
that.
of how many are
That's a
spawning.
critical miss.
Okay,
It's gonna willow whip you.
let me add that in
Oh,
with
we don't care about going down
a
this list. It's the corrupt
same
force.
initiative.
At this point, I say kill with fire. I'm transformed.
Okay. Barleybeard.
Do I
Well,
see
what
this
other
tree that got
spells do
revealed?
you have that
Yes,
you
you, all the trees that are here are valid and moving.
Fire seeds,
They're not
flame
natural.
vortex.
What's
my
Flame
thing.
Vortex do?
Perfectly normal.
Would I have my weapon out or no?
No,
No.
you guys were
That's a
traveling.
5 foot radius,
Oh,
40
draw my
foot tall
weapon,
cylinder.
Okay.
That's for emanation. That means it comes from
It is
you.
an interact action to draw, so I didn't know.
You
the
basically
exact
spawn
order.
a fire.
I'm sorry, you're there. Okay, let me check. They have.
Does it last?
No, they do not.
It should say.
So
That's what they're using.
I'm technically going to sudden charge because then I get
Oh.
my
It
free
should say
range
something.
ability, but for the one square for my other two actions and strike it, and then
So
strike
that
that
can
thing.
move
Okay.
the
Oh, that's new.
That's it.
In the chat, it has your 15 extra hit points and it's like animated. It's getting fancy. Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't spawn on you.
So is it a
has a
spellcaster?
5 foot
Is it a
animation
spellcaster?
That's the basic
And
ability.
spell capability.
No,
Darn.
So probably not.
I'll just
not
do
spellcasting
dragon.
trees.
It's probably easiest.
How many action is dragon?
You hit.
4.
2 actions.
Okay. Personally, I would cast a
Okay.
fireball and then turn into a dragon.
Takes 30.
Sure, it will
Okay.
take 2 rounds, but you'll be able to get ahead of time.
Fireball's also 2 rounds.
2 actions.
Oh.
It'll take 2 rounds.
Tree
to
next
do
to you
that and
activates
But then
and
Many around us.
swings its branches at you.
like, you should probably cast a fireball on some of
Oh,
them
the
and then
movement
go
is
fight.
not-
It's
some
a
of the
33?
other ones,
Yep.
So you get most damage in.
For 29 points.
Like
I use my
cast a
reaction.
fireball on
Is
these
this
2
undead?
and then go.
Okay. It's not
turn to the
undead.
dragon
Not
and
undead,
fight
okay.
with ease.
So you get my level plus 2, level 14.
14 points. I'll
14
let you
die.
apply that heal. And
And
it
it's
becomes what?
Enfeebled 2.
Enfeebled
Just be able
2.
to- for the spells to-
Okay, so I'm fully healed then because it just took a temporary then.
Oh, okay. And then it swings a second time. Missing horribly.
Ah, like falls prey.
Does not. Okay. And then
Radius contact.
Yeah.
You were
Oh, they
on
can
the
also see
area.
one.
Yeah.
This one over here. Let's see. Tree on the other side of the field activates, reaches down with its vines and its branches, and rips a large boulder out of the ground that then throws at, we'll say, the gunslinger.
Hey. Doesn't he make a reflex save?
No.
Should attack the druid because he destroyed a stone statue.
30. Hit you with the boulder
Yes.
for 20 points of damage.
Ow.
Throws a second one at you. He only hitting a 21.
So, how many actions did that take for them to do that? Does it take an action to pull a boulder out of the
No.
ground?
Nope.
Part of its roots.
Doge. You got trees everywhere. Forest is coming alive.
I am going to go to the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
I think that is. I can't see my screen there.
25 feet.
25 feet, so that's one of my actions.
Okay.
I'm gonna automatically go
Even if it's
in
just one of them.
wolf stance,
Okay.
and I gotta target him.
Make sure you activate wolf stance.
Which one's the
Yeah.
measure?
You can get
Not,
all
not
three of
this
those.
L-shaped one. It's this one.
Did that activate it?
Yeah.
And then I got him targeted. And I'll go ahead and do
Like you click and drag.
a.
And that'll already
That
get
was
some
one move to
burning
get there.
damage on
Then
it, so
I'm definitely not good at driving this thing,
Go
so
there
I'm just
and
gonna do a
get
flurry.
Well,
on
it
it.
shows you right
Okay.
now.
could
It's
have
90.
both
90
burning.
to zoom in to read it.
Do I just use wolf drag?
I'm going to be just
Wolf drag's like a
send
barrel
out
cap.
out as much
Are you
force
doing the
as I
flurry
can.
attack?
I'm doing a flurry.
So just make your 2 attacks plus 20 for wolf
Right.
jaws.
Yeah, that's
You
one
get
thing.
wolf
Yes,
Get a fire
that's what I was
off,
looking
and
at. I
so
already got him.
there's more fire damage put on it.
Sorry, I'm learning again.
Because
There we
the
go.
fire butt would be most
I don't need to be
effective.
blind anymore, right?
Yeah, public.
Okay. You know whether you hit him.
Sometimes. You got a target.
Very good.
Close or not. Double click. Double click.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure these are all the
No,
ones
so-
that are gonna act.
Plus 23. Public.
Why does it keep on going?
You have to change on the name thing for it to be permanent.
Okay. The first strike is a hit. Doing 23 points to him. He takes 18.
And what you could do is
I
do a
still
fireball
target
and then do
Oh,
a
you just done
a
target.
nature check to I guess
Okay.
I would be suicide or something.
Yep.
See if there's anything else other than fire that could affect them.
Yeah. Well,
I gotta get that right.
That one also hit. For another 16 points, and I assume he needs 2 fortitude saves.
Correct.
You got a 21 and a 33.
So the DC is 31.
So he's stunned 1. Okay.
So,
What else you got?
And then I'm gonna go for a second regular punch on.
Okay.
that would be the -8 because you did 2 attacks already. So yeah, do that one.
My still.
That one is also a hit. Okay. That one does 18 points of damage. Does that one require stunning fist also? Okay. So you jump at the nearest tree, punch it several times, knocking large portions of its bark off.
Move that out of the way.
So we go
James
to
one, GM.
Bisque.
Alright, so I'm going to cast
There you
a
go.
fireball
You did that.
on, let's see,
So
a specific area.
cast the spell Fireball.
Alright. Yep.
Now place the 20-foot burst.
Alright, do I want to use the measuring thing?
No, you want to click place 20-foot
Oh.
burst.
Alright, alright.
Okay. Then I will select each one of them in there. Okay.
Zordon's getting shot.
Hey,
Why is Zordlon getting shot?
Was Zordon what?
He's in the.
I'm
He's
not.
not in there, but for some reason.
Okay, let me get rid of him. Update.
Well, let me pull back up my character sheet.
Just give it a minute.
Okay.
So it's all
Then click. Let me roll their DCs.
The trees have bad reflex. Oh.
Oh my.
Okay. Then click on your damage.
I need to get my character sheet up and it
It's
won't.
on the
it's-
chat.
Oh, alright.
Scroll
Alright.
up a bit. And click damage.
Okay. So the first one takes 17, 27 actually. Second one takes 50 or 44, and the third one takes 27. Okay. Then clear your template. And did you have anything else to do for your third action?
Not for my third.
Okay. Arias.
I will
Click on the
raise my shield.
Okay.
I will move. What the?
Probably easy race to use the mouse.
There we go. Alright.
That's 30.
Just delete it. No. No. Didn't delete it.
Oh.
What are you trying to
What are you
do?
trying to do?
Trying to remove the. I meant to move and I did a.
You did an area. I'll
Yeah.
I'll clear
Okay.
it while you go ahead and move.
Okay. So I will move here. I'm not leaving its space.
Okay.
Next to Barley Beard, I've raised my shield. I'm gonna yell. It's the whole forest. Get to the gate.
Okay. And you said you are raising your shield?
Yep.
Okay, right now you don't have your shield raised, so
There we go.
there you go.
There
Okay.
we go.
Okay. So where is this one? This one here that's in the thing. Okay, your blade bearer, does it do damage at the start of every round? Or only when it was activated? I know it did when it first got placed there. Each creature that's in it when it's created, that attempts to pass through or ends its turn. Okay, so when it ends its turn. Okay. So this tree moves here
Uh-oh.
and then slashes out at Bisk. Hitting a 23
Miss.
and a 1. Okay. Dahlia.
Ah,
I'm
take that
gonna-
1 point of fire.
Cast malicious
Haha.
shadow.
Okay.
50. Hang on. The dot killed him.
Well, that's because it took 4 damage,
Okay.
and that tree goes down.
Ooh, I killed one.
What was left
One
of it
shot.
burns up. So, Dahlia, you said you're going to cast Malicious Shadows. Okay.
How do I tell you?
Just bringing up the spell killed the tree.
Yeah.
So now hover over
So,
the
do you
shoulder.
want to do Malicious Bludgeoning, Piercing, or Slashing?
But I need to target it first, right?
Sure.
Okay, you have T.
It's not targeting it.
You mouse over it, press T.
That's what I did. It's not
Okay.
targeting it.
Use the mouse and right click on it.
Or double. Which one are you trying to target? The one just north of you?
Yeah.
I see.
I see it.
It's targeted by 2
Oh.
people.
Yeah, I think you got it targeted. It's either yellow or blue.
It's zoomed out so far you
Yes,
can't really
yep.
see the arrows.
It's
Okay.
little tiny dots. These are giant trees. They're scrolled out very
Yeah.
far.
Okay. So then go ahead and you selected slashing, which is fine. So make your attack. First attack misses. Now this gives you, when you cast a spell and each time you sustain, you can make a strike. So You make the initial strike when you cast a spell. You have one action left. You can sustain and get a second strike, or you can do something else.
So can I do something else and then sustain it next turn?
Yes.
Okay.
You just have to sustain it at least once a round.
All right, then I'll just cast shield.
Okay.
Let me
So
close
the
this.
tree doubles up and its shadow strikes at itself. Ack, what would you like to do?
Ray of Frost on the tree.
He hit just a T.
Do we want to retreat into the portal?
That's what area
And then
is
it hit-
That's what Arya suggested.
Dark
I
Jackets
know.
don't know what they're talking about.
I know, I'm standing right next to you. The reason I moved right next to you was to yell it right in your ear.
Get in the portal.
I'm gonna feel it's gonna be a problem, but I'm working on it. What you say? So, drag the spell effect onto your character.
I can toss it out Will in the portal if that's there.
Or is it down here?
Yep. What up there? Yep.
Ray of Frost still isn't working.
Still not working?
No. Yeah, like we're hitting the macro down there, and then we're hitting cast, and it's just not working.
Okay.
Needs a whole new spell.
Let me find him.
Ray of
Let's
Frost.
see if it works just for me. So, Ray of Frost. Okay, let me try copying it in again.
Try doing it again.
No, I'm trying to copy it in again. As soon as the game opens up.
Andy, do
Okay.
you know the whole forest?
I don't. My character doesn't either. I just saw a dozen trees. 10? How many we got?
If we went to the mountain, we wouldn't have to deal with all these trees.
We'd have to deal
Okay.
with walking
Six
mountains.
for me.
Should be
instead.
working now.
I can
There
talk
were
to them.
7.
Yeah, well, I have no idea. I don't count well. I'm an
But I
old
still
man.
have target, or is it target?
That's all I know. I just yelled.
I don't know which one you're
What
targeting.
do you guys
It is
do with that
targeting, so I can
information
sit
that
in
I
the
yelled? Is a whole other
Yeah.
story. That's up to you guys.
Roll.
Should have went to the mountain. I want to get near you.
Yeah, you get a critical hit on that tree.
And click damage.
Yep.
Take that tree.
Yep. It does 15 points. Was that? I don't think that was a critical.
There wasn't a critical effect on the actual spell, but
Okay. So it takes 30 points of cold.
and it's slept.
It's winter time on the tree.
And it's slowed. Which tree is this?
It
Still-
takes a 10-foot penalty to sneeze for a round.
No, you said
Okay, which tree is this?
Target
The one next to Doge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that's not removed. Yeah, probably. Not anymore now. No, because it's a really slow tree.
Okay.
That'd like immobilize me.
Let's try and take out those other 2 trees.
You doing anything else, Zach?
That's it.
With my fire weapon and the possible turn into dragon next turn. I'll take those 2 out.
Okay. This one gets out of the blade barrier. Moves up to here and goes for Bisque.
Oh boy.
We never run from a fight.
Hitting a 31
It's a hit.
for 22 points.
It's but a flesh wound.
And a natural 20
Oh boy.
That might be more than a flesh wound.
Tis but a decapitation.
for 35 points. Swordlon.
Okay, my gun's unloaded right now, so I'm gonna reload it. And shoot the tree that just moved up. And then I'm just gonna reload after that.
Okay.
I'm not using sniper's aim.
I heard mumbling, but
Yeah, I've not talked about you.
you struck it.
Okay, damage.
Okay, takes 35.
And then I'll reload.
Okay, Tespa, what would you like to do?
have bracelets of dashing. I realized to activate it, it takes one action. So is it such a thing that you can, like if I have like a 2-action spell and I activate my bracelets and I want to move, that's more than 3 actions?
Your bracelet takes 1 to activate, it says?
Yeah, it looks like 1 to activate,
Okay.
like it has just the one thing at
Yeah,
the end.
one diamond or whatever it is. Okay, so it takes 1 to activate. Then if you're going to cast a spell, you're going to have to stand there and cast a spell, or move and not cast a spell,
Yeah.
because you only get 3 actions.
You're
Um,
flying.
I'm gonna cast fire ray on the tree that's by Bisque.
Okay.
So hit fire ray. And
You might need to put those chain lightnings back on your spell list.
I keep seeing act cast spells,
Yeah.
So-
I was measuring.
which is
As long as-
fine.
As long as you're not.
If,
not
if you're
hitting
clicking
cast.
cast, then
Okay,
it's
so
wiping your spells
It's
out.
not clicking
Oh.
cast. What have you been
No.
clicking?
I clicked up there.
I
I've
don't
had
see
some
him.
target practice before.
I don't see him
I mean,
marked off on you.
We're gonna get into a combat. Actor's gonna say, "I have no spells," and we're gonna say, "Why did you? What spells did you cast?"
Yes. I didn't. I have not. I have not clicked on the
Tesla.
cat. The blue was
Is this
class.
So-
tackle?
Yeah.
Right. So
You just been coding
Right.
on the ground.
Okay.
okay. So we got a lot of other things going on. Tespa, your spell is not an area of effect.
okay.
It's just a target. So all you have to do is target the tree.
I would like to use my reaction to
Okay,
attempt
let's-
to get her.
Let's get the spell going first. Okay.
Okay.
So all you have to do is target the tree.
The effects of spell depend on what he gets.
Yes.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure Tespa has the tree targeted.
So I'm do shift and T, right?
No, just-
No, just T.
Okay, just T.
Mousing over the tree, press T. It should be targeted.
That's what she did.
Okay.
Well, you might need to go back on token select. So hit the person up there.
There you
Now do it.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, now it's targeted. Now, Ben, go ahead and make your attack. You successfully shoot the tree. You do 14 points to it.
Oh shoot! That was my dueling pistol.
Well, you shot it with a dueling pistol. You hit it for 9 points of damage. Now, because of that, she gets what? +2?
Yes, +2 on her attack roll.
Okay, so now you make your attack roll, Tespa, and whatever the result is, we'll add 2.
I
It's okay.
Hey, your rifle's still loaded.
It is. Okay, you successfully hit it with your things. Now we roll the damage. That's a lot of fire damage for a tree.
Yeah.
It takes
1 point.
1 point and is dead. Gets incinerated.
half of it is just gone.
Okay. Then you have 1 action left if you want to do anything else.
I'm gonna try to move. Okay, move to a spell. Okay.
Okay. So we go to Petros.
I'm gonna try to exploit vulnerability again.
You didn't do too well last time.
I did not. There we go, that's better.
And that's versus what?
That's a standard DC for their level.
That is a success.
Okay. So I get to, if they have any weaknesses or resistances.
I could become a
They have
fire
weaknesses.
elemental.
We have weaknesses, okay.
Yeah, but once they get
So now my strikes activate their weaknesses.
Okay.
And then I also get to use that number to recall knowledge about it. Like that also applies against the recall knowledge DC.
Disrupt
Okay.
stabilize detect magic and
If it
spell.
Identify them as a true.
You could do electrical.
It does not.
Or stealth.
Then
Yeah, all you know is they're trees.
Okay.
That put in chat.
Oh, shoot.
Then I'll take a move up there,
I do not want to cast
and
that.
take an attack on the tree.
Okay.
Right click and shoot. What? It's up there. It's not there.
Yeah, critical hit on that tree.
After we didn't see what that's. Yeah, I think that's oh, that's water.
Yeah.
I don't know if it takes the positive damage because it's a disrupting rune on
Yeah,
there.
I know.
It only takes 18 and then it's gone.
Delete.
Anything else?
That's my 3.
Okay.
So I
It's a little tree kind.
I know.
I like the trees.
Okay, the one down here is going to strike at Barleybeard. It's a 31
Okay.
for 22 points.
You get 12 of that back.
So you only take 10 then.
I'll subtract it.
Okay. Strikes a no, and then it concentrates if you have attack opportunity.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Go for it.
Ah. Take this, you concentrating tree.
Okay, you hit it.
Can't roll above a 10. Get the tree out of the hammer.
Yeah. I'll just
What you do? I'm more surprised that the champion took the attack of opportunity trade.
In
class
the
trade.
in the reload because
That's not that many creatures.
quick block. No, it's block.
So,
Did you
Was
do
a
you
trade.
get an attack?
I did not attack.
Oh, you're not attacking. Okay. And then this tree over here activates.
The answer may just be run through the portal.
Oh, there's another one. Maybe it is the whole forest.
Okay. This tree moves up here. Actually, he's going to move over here and strikes at Ack. Getting a natural 20. Actually, that should be this. For 26 points. And then strikes at you a second time. Getting a 30. Or no, 21. So it misses you completely. Okay. That one, oh, he's just going to concentrate. And another tree activates here, which then shimmers down or shuffles down over here to go for Bisque. Hitting a 26.
Miss.
Let me add them. That moves us over to Barleybeard.
Okay. Alright, like to trip the tree.
You gonna trip the tree?
Yes, because I have the feats to do so.
Tree tripping?
I have the Titan Wrestler, so I'm allowed to trip, disarm, or push big creatures.
Okay, the big one right next to you.
Yep, big one right next to me. I'm
Okay.
gonna Trip it.
Timber.
Athletics versus his reflex DC.
And I'm pretty certain that one became enfeebled.
Yes.
The other one did not.
Right.
38 versus his what?
A reflex DC, which it said I got a critical success.
Yeah.
So he takes the DC, 1d6. He takes 1 point of bludgeoning.
Okay, he takes that. He takes no damage. and he is prone.
Yeah.
You're capable of wrestling trees to the ground.
Yeah. That's right.
Impressive.
That's how you take them out of the ground.
That's how you do it. You don't need axes or anything. You send the dwarven barbarian into the forest. He takes the trees out himself.
And then I'm gonna attack the tree.
Okay. You hit the tree.
Above 10.
It is above a 10.
Okay. Another 34 points to it.
And then I will attack again because I have a third action. So
Don't you need your hands for your Titan Wrestler?
it's a two-handed weapon. And I have feet and
Okay.
all sorts of stuff.
Okay. That missed.
Oh. I assume it counted the flat-footedness.
Yes, it does. Okay. The tree to your south is going to move over here and then attack you. It's like he's trying to help his friend.
So I'm gonna show you.
Hits a 36
Yeah.
for 18 points. And a 33 for another 20 points. Okay, the one that was in the distance, he is going to concentrate for a moment. As soon as I find it. There we go. And let's see. That would be here.
I think you were right that it's the entire forest.
Tree over here shakes itself awake
I prefer the friendly tree.
and starts and moves forward before striking at Petros.
Didn't I the polite tree that was at least friendly while it was eating us?
Only hit it a 19. Yeah, I figured it was a miss. And that would put it at there. And then the other one is going to throw a rock at the gunslinger.
I'm not here.
You're not here?
No. I'm in the lock.
Okay, hits a 27.
Miss.
So you're just not there.
True.
Yeah,
I was
I'm not
just-
here. That's why I
Dude.
missed.
So the guy that just went for Petros is, it looks like it was distance. There's no way I could attack him by not moving, right?
Correct. It's at least 10 feet away.
So I'm gonna jump in front of
In front of Ack.
Ack and
Hit
then
Ack.
I'm gonna attack target
Okay.
this guy, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna do a flurry on him.
Okay.
Goodness, it's not grabbing us.
That is a strike. He said this was a flurry. Okay. He takes 24. 19 actually. Second one hit also with a critical. Okay. Another 42 points.
And then I'm gonna hit him one last time.
And he makes a 25 and a 27, so I believe he's stunned twice.
31 DC.
Eat him, Doge.
And then one last single strike.
Okay.
Doge could
That
probably
one
just
missed.
pee on the tree to assert dominance and mark
Okay.
his territory.
Bisk.
Alright, so I am going to cast dragon form and turn into a red dragon.
Okay.
forgot. Press the cast button.
Everyone ignores the champion.
You're not gonna be worried when the champion walks through that.
Okay. So what kind of dragon you turned it into?
Red.
My overall thing is there's no point of us
This
jumping
forest-
in there
this
and the
forest is
spellcasters
gonna
being
burn.
stuck behind us. So that's my
Right.
thing.
Oh no, it's fine. Like I figured
Okay.
you were gonna be the last one I was gonna have to deal with.
So you are a red dragon after 2 actions. Then what would you like to do?
Fly into the air. Or at least fly a little bit so I'm out of these trees' reach.
Does it give you fly?
I should be
Armor
able
class,
to
hit
drive.
points. Yeah, fly speed of 100 feet. So you fly into the air?
Yep.
Okay, so you're, we'll say 50 feet up.
Sure hope it's
Coward.
Now he's that fat one from the Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
That
So
can't
Bist,
fly.
Bist sprouts wings, doubles in size, and flies into the sky. Arius, what would you like to do? As Barleybeard laughs at you, saying, "Nobody's listening to you, champion."
I will start by raising my shield.
Okay,
I will move
2 actions.
single action
Okay.
in front of Tespa,
Okay,
and I will use Devoted Guardian on Zorlon because I've seen him hit with 2 rocks. So as long as you stand next to me, you get +2 to your AC. And I say again, it's the whole forest. Go to the portal.
But you just moved away from the portal.
Dahlia, what would you like to do?
You might get hit with my shield. I'm not sure. Oops. Oops.
I am
I'm a stubborn elf.
gonna move.
He's flying, so you can go right over there if you want.
I'm gonna move. What did I move?
I think you're measuring.
Oh, put on.
Square at the top. Nope. Square at the top.
You're raising that.
Yep, there you go. Now you move where you move.
You might make 2, 3 moves.
And then, do I have to recast the malicious shadow?
No, you just have to take 1 action to sustain it.
Okay.
So target whoever it was that that had been selected by it.
Yeah, they're gone
Okay.
now.
Oh, they're dead.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, she can transfer it. It's as long as she's sustaining it, she can transfer it to
It's
wherever
like
she
it's like a
wants.
spiritual weapon.
Okay, then target whoever you want to hit with it, and their shadows strike at them.
Okay.
It's the
Mhm.
occult version of it. Well, I guess which version, technically.
They successfully hit themselves critically with their shadows. Okay.
Huh?
Moves
No, I
sustain.
moved and
When
then
you
cast.
sustain, you get an attack, right, Sean?
That's what she did. She has 1 action.
That's
Yeah,
what I say,
yeah,
that's
you
what
have
she
1
did.
action left.
Yeah.
Let me cast shield on myself.
Okay. Ack. Group slowly moves towards the portal. Ever so slowly. So when you cast shield, Dahlia, you want to take that spell effect shield and drop it on yourself.
I did. Does
Okay.
it show for you that it's on?
Probably. The icon is nice and
It's on.
small, so. What you doing there, Ack?
Moving.
Okay, well you were measuring, so go ahead and move your character if that's what you want to do.
Got the square next to it. That one. And you can just drag, and I'll show you the distance.
You can go up to where before it turns red.
So
Back.
3 squares back.
yeah, that's back 1. Okay.
That's
yeah,
as far as you can go. Okay, so you take 3 actions running towards the portal.
I yell, "Thank you!"
Yeah,
Runs fast.
Zordon.
Okay.
He is the smartest,
Right.
so
Okay, so-
everybody else is naturally delayed.
So, Dad, could I reload my rifle and reserve my other 2 actions to move when he moves?
Technically, yes, because you could reserve a reaction to do something when something specifically happens, but it's only one action.
Right. You could reload your weapon for your first action. You could hold your action for a reaction for a second action, and that reaction could be a move.
Yeah. But
For
that
your
takes
third
you
action.
2 actions for the one action.
Yes, I am wanting to reload my weapon and use other 2 actions to reserve a reaction when he moves. To move.
Okay. Again. Tespa?
Should I go through the portal? I'm gonna drag these crazy.
That's my plan. Everybody's coming through.
We're gonna smash the portal.
All the way through, you can. I'll get him up there. Smash it quick.
Like, should I just stop by the gate or just go on through?
That's up to you. If you want to wait to see if any of us make it through, go through as a group. Kick our feet high when we go.
Would you consider a portal a magic item?
A magic portal? Is it an item? Yes.
Okay.
He's
There's a difference between.
He's gonna get the 2 of us stranded on this side of the portal.
Half the group runs through, and then I dispel the arch. What you doing, Tespa?
All we
Okay.
needed was a superstitious dwarf
So I
to
got
come by.
two moves to there.
Then what?
I hate leaving my friends, but
Don't jump there until everybody gets there.
okay, I'll cast shield on myself.
Okay.
So shield.
Petros.
Did I end up looking at it myself?
Yeah, I was gonna take 2 moves there.
Okay.
Attack that
So
tree.
there's shield
Okay.
on me then.
The tree's laying on the ground. Dwarf is wrestling with it.
There we go.
So, now drag spell that shield the
Kill
word.
it. I'm not gonna get a single
Take
tree
a
kill.
Just the
Take
arrow.
a chainsaw.
That's right. Stealing your tree kill.
I know. I am the killer of trees.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit it.
Right there. That's the one.
Thank you.
Yes.
For 37 points, of which it takes 34.
Okay, and then plus whatever weakness it has built in. Because I exploited the weakness.
Embarrassment. Trees would get embarrassed.
Okay.
It says it added. It says there was 3 of the positive damage. I don't know if it should take positive damage.
It does
if
not.
it's Okay.
But it didn't. That's why it's 34 instead of 37.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't
Yeah.
adding in stuff that shouldn't.
Yeah. So let me adjust it by another 10.
So if they're throwing boulders.
Okay.
See, I left some tree for you.
Yeah, there's some tree.
Dispel that tree.
Okay. The tree up here next to Dahlia. I was going to go ahead and hit Dahlia.
Down here.
Swings a branch at you, hitting a 19.
No.
Swings a second branch at you. Ooh, hits a 12. It's going to attempt to ripple its roots at you, trying to trip you, hitting a 12. So no.
Oh my god.
That tree seems very confused.
Are you sure we have to retreat?
Okay. The tree
You gotta-
over
you gotta
here to
listen
the
to
south,
that.
the
That's
one
up
that
to you.
is currently fighting you guys,
You guys.
you have the 2 of you,
Okay.
Tespa and and Barleybeard, the one laying on the ground,
Yeah.
is going to attempt to stand up.
I hit it.
You hit it?
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Yeah, I'm also gonna use my.
Can't believe you. Well, you can go first.
We just started a campfire.
You miss.
Oh my god. Because this is a move action. And
You
it's
critically
my
miss, breaking your axe.
target. Yeah. And it's my target.
You
and-
blunt your axe, and it's almost like it's a hammer. Okay, so Petros strikes at it with its shocking Kopesh, and barely hits it,
I thought it was gonna be another one. That's great. Just
striking it for a bunch more damage.
Plus weakness.
And the tree shivers and collapses.
Hey, I let you go first. Just gotta
Hey, Dad.
Yes?
I have a question. Since I reserve 2 actions to move when he moves, can I still use my normal
issue is that
reaction?
you have to stay here till you get tree kill.
You can use your normal reaction, yes.
Okay.
However, it overrides your other one because you only get 1 reaction.
Okay.
Okay? When you use your reaction, you can do whatever your normal reaction is, or you can use your reaction to get a single move.
Okay.
You follow?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Next tree. Tree over here fighting Doge is going to try to strike a Doge. It swings. Hits 22 and spends the rest of its round being stunned. Barleybeard. After that impressive non-hit, what would you like to do? Thanks to Petros, he saved you from that tree.
Obviously, I'm gonna have to save Arias from this tree. That's totally what's going on. So you want to go here,
Okay.
and then I want to at least attempt, since they see magical creatures, and I feel like I might be able to dispel them. In worst case, I just go face attack. So I'd like to try to dispel them.
Okay, with a Sunder spell?
Yep.
And
I
that
I attack them just normally, and I still do damage. But then whatever I roll is also on top of the counteract check
Okay.
of half the level, so 6th level counteract spell.
Okay.
So I rolled a 42, and I got a critical, so I could dispel 10th level spells.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is a critical hit. You hit the tree. It is not dispelled.
Okay, so I still do the critical damage.
Sure.
The dice. 65, and it's knocked prone.
There are a couple left.
He's not a tree hugger, is he?
I know.
Yeah, that's for turn.
Okay.
He's not a Lorax. So
Okay, well, that one gets to go.
Okay.
Let's see. It's going to stand up, which means you're going to get to hit it again.
Me
let's do
too.
it.
Well, do you still have... yeah, you just acted,
I
so you
just
get another
acted.
reaction. Okay, go for it.
4, 3.
You miss again.
Oh, no.
And then I will
So it's attack of opportunity. You can't hit a thing.
target. Let's try my attack.
Okay. Arya's finally going to strike something.
I know. Steal that kill.
Going to get
also.
sap all over his sword.
That's right. With a hammer.
Nope.
This tree is very dodgy.
Obviously, it's affecting you. It stands up.
Obviously, the trees are much better on the ground.
And it is going to. It is going to strike at Barleybeard, who hit it so hard.
See, the trees just pick on me.
Not attack.
Oh,
anyone else.
jeez.
Natural 20
My turn.
whips you with its branches for 36 points. Okay. And yeah, compared to your 70 or something you did to it.
Would have been much more if it was a spell patch.
I'm like 65.
And then this tree activates.
Another one?
Another one.
Another one bites the ghost.
I may have a solution here.
Firestorm.
Okay. Let's see where's this one? Okay, this one way in the back here. He is going to throw a rock at Tespa. It's going to hit a 32
What about join the bones?
okay,
for 19 points of damage.
alright.
And then the tree next to it wakes up.
I'm starting to think the whole forest is full of trees.
Can't see the forest for the trees? Okay.
This is like the werewolf thing.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
one steps over here and goes for Doge.
There'll only be so many trees in forest.
If only this was zombies instead.
Hits a 33 on you, Doge.
Prevailing stance.
Yeah, he's counteracting it with his +4 AC thing.
Oh, okay. And then it swings the second time. Hitting a 23.
See, Doge can go all day.
Yep, I can.
Until it rolls a critical, then he's being whacked.
Okay. This one takes 2 actions to move up here.
So you could have to kill him to a tree. It's right next to the blade.
And strikes at Tespa. Hitting a 28.
Moves.
That one moves down there and goes for Zordlon.
You get a +2.
Yep.
A 27
Miss.
and a 23.
Miss.
Doge.
I didn't move.
The guy that's in front of me, is he still targeted? Yes, he is. I am going to go ahead and do a 2-action 1-inch punch.
Okay.
So I'm going to click that and strike him.
You got him. Critical hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's going to hurt a lot.
All the D8s.
So many 8s.
Okay. Take 66 points. Taking 39.
Okay.
See,
Or it
everyone else
dies.
is getting 3 kills.
I think you actually
Well, you just keep throwing them to the ground. He's actually kicking them in half.
Well, he is a monk.
I got
He's trained to break the wood.
Yeah.
one more action. So my one more action is just going to be coming this way to confront this guy.
See,
Okay.
Dojo's being at home. It's just like his dojo and stuff like that.
That's right. It's
His
it's like they're putting
dojo.
boards in front of him, just breaking them left and right.
It's his dojo.
Okay, Bisque.
And I yelled to you, by the way.
Alright.
I hear you.
So I'm going to
Got to wait there to turn Dojo.
I'm going to
I'm always
go sorry. I gotta press backspace and my mouse is up. There we go. Alright. I'm going to move.
You're still measuring.
I'm still measuring.
You
Gosh
need to
darn
click
it.
the little person up top.
Okay, alright, little person up top. Okay.
There.
I'm going to
You're still measuring. You need to click the
gosh darn it.
You need to click the box. Box, stop right. Oh, right next to that. There you go.
Okay.
Now you can move.
I'm going to move. Let's see. Right here.
That's one move.
And I'm going to, let's see, I'm still 50 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm going to land.
There.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then,
That's 2 moves.
let's see,
Got one more.
I only got 1 action. Alright, so for my final action, I'm going to claw at a tree that's like right there.
Do you have a 10-foot reach? Check the dragon's able.
Dragon. Let's see.
Their face spells.
Red. 10-foot reach with tail, a wing, tail and wing.
Okay, so
You can't claw it.
You can tail it.
alright, I'll use tail on
Go for it.
this guy. So,
You hit.
alright. Let's see. Then,
Oh,
Nope.
that's the wing.
Wing.
oh gosh darn it.
It's right in the chat. Everything is
Oh,
in the
yeah.
chat.
It's also on his character sheet.
I understand that. I understand that.
It's easier for him to go through that.
Okay.
He's doing it the correct way.
However it is, but we keep clicking the wrong buttons, and I'm trying to move it along. So, anyways, you do 24 points to him.
Yep.
Okay. 19 points. Anything else?
Let's see.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, Arius.
Arius says, Doge, there's water on the other side of that that gate. And then I move here
Okay.
Like to then use
and
my
raise
reaction.
my shield.
Okay.
As he moves, I would
Yes,
like to use
I
my-
understand that, Ben. Go ahead.
I can get to here.
Okay.
There we go.
Dahlia.
I'm gonna move there.
The forest is closing in.
Yes, it is. And then
I feel like we're being herded like sheep.
Are you a sheepdog?
Yes.
Today I feel like it.
Where is it? There.
You would know,
She's
sir.
scrolling back to the.
To the spell?
Yep.
You're having flashbacks of the farm.
Okay. I don't know who you attacked, but you missed him.
I see.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast shield, and
Okay.
that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Act, what would you like to do?
So what's the goal? To go through the portal or what?
That's what Arius has said like the last 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know. How come everybody
Get in the
keeps
portal! Get in the
How
portal!
come everybody
Get in the portal.
keeps
What's our
going
plan,
back
guys?
to it?
Well, nobody goes through.
No, nobody's got into it.
Well, some
You
people
don't want
are
to go in
tied
there
up.
by yourself.
It's run.
All you should need to do is just right click on it.
Right click, left click, center click.
So
I'll go through the portal first.
You're going to go through the portal? Are you close enough to get through the portal?
Of course I'm
Okay.
close
You're gonna be the first one through.
enough. No, can't
He's gonna be the
remember.
first one to die.
Everybody hold hands and go through.
Watch, it's actually just a mouth, and we'll jump into the mouth of the beast.
That way we don't
There's
all end
no-
up somewhere else.
There's no
You
portal.
don't know where
He's just
they
on the other side
teleport.
of the bone gate.
Teleport
Like,
you to.
so it's just an illusion.
So what I
We're
do,
just
just
idiots.
land on it?
Sure.
Okay, fair.
Okay. Ack goes running forward, races through the center of the portal. As soon as he does, there's a brief flash of light, and you see a roughly goblin-sized cloud of dust on the other side that just sort of floats in the air. Swordlon.
Oh.
Did we just lose our spellcaster?
Okay. I am going to shoot. I'm going to shoot the tree right here with sniper's aim. Using the correct gun.
You don't want to use a pistol again?
No.
Granted, you also made wrong attacks too.
I
so.
understood.
I'm assuming that's still a hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Damage.
Okay. 25 points to him.
And then reload.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all three.
Oh, your aim shot was 2 shot or
Yeah.
thing. Okay, Tespa, what would you like to do?
Which tree did you go for?
The one right next to the portal.
The one next to the portal?
Yeah. Feel like that's going to be an issue.
Yeah. I was gonna do a flame strike on that tree that's near the portal.
Okay.
So go ahead and cast it, you said?
If you want to use it.
Since that's an attack roll, right? That's an attack roll? No. It's an area effect.
If you cast your spell, it'll tell you whether it's an area effect or an attack roll. Okay. So it's a 10-foot burst.
Okay.
Don't bother placing that because there's only one tree that you're going to be able to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure the tree is targeted. Now, I'm assuming you're trying to do your thing,
No,
but it has to be an attack roll.
It has to be an attack
Okay.
roll.
So target the tree.
Okay.
We update the target list. That's
That's
on
me.
Zordlon. Okay.
You keep
So-
on wanting them to hit me.
I do. There.
She can pick whatever tree she, unless she's specifically targeting that tree.
That's the one she said she wanted to target.
Okay.
Okay. It fails its saving throw. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Does-
It takes
doesn't fire
it takes 43 points of damage from the fire. You have one action left if you want to do something.
I'm gonna run through the portal.
Go for it.
Uh-oh. Now we've lost 2 people.
I just
Okay.
have this feeling we're all gonna go through, and then he's gonna
The
be
cat-
like, "And
the
that's
cat
end,
dives
can't
through,
do it," everyone dies.
And there is another bright flash, followed by a cloud of cat-like dust on the other side of it. My estimate of 8 sessions might be a little long at this point. Okay.
I honestly don't want John food now.
I'm fighting trees, man.
I think I'd rather die by trees than
Hey.
die by
It's
portal.
Vietnam.
The tree that's fighting the dragon goes ahead and attacks the dragon.
I think I'd rather
Swings
die
a branch
by
at
tree
him.
than death by portal.
Hits a 20,
It's a miss.
a 30.
I believe that's also a miss.
Uh,
No,
not
that's
according to mine, it's a hit.
Oh, it says, but my AC's 18 plus my level.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah, you're
30.
level 12. So
Oh.
you take 19 points. And then it swings a third time, whips its tentacles at you, hits a 24.
Miss.
Okay. So, the tree over here. Any more of these available? Okay. Bring some more trees. Oh, where's
How
the good
many
tree?
more trees is there?
whole
You're in a forest.
full.
This is
I
why
think-
I was trying originally to just start a forest fire.
Do you have something that could do that?
Dragon
Breath
breath?
weapon.
There, and then throws a rock at the dragon.
Oh, see?
Are we talking like stone size or are we talking boulder size?
Boulder size.
Oh, that's not good.
It doesn't
Still
do
has
as
to
much
hit you.
damage as you'd think.
And it has to hit you. Can't hit a
Especially
dragon.
if it can't hit you.
Okay. This one is okay. I'll just do that. Barley beard.
Other thing is these guys are conveniently lining up in the
Dice,
as
that's
they
not
should.
It's figuring it out still.
Okay.
Remember, you're going to be using the cone that it has on the.
I'm
30
gonna
feet.
go
Yeah.
right here.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that's
this
gonna
directs
be
the tree.
perfect.
I thought you were going to try to dispel the archway.
That's
That's turn.
It's a 2 action activity. So
Oh, okay. You didn't have enough time to break the archway.
I thought you said you were
Okay.
I messed up.
Unless you lose 4, then it makes slightly
yeah.
him.
If he moves forward, he's going to be running towards the cliff.
Yeah.
Which will go into the pen, possibly. Unless I move it up
Okay.
slightly.
26 points. Oh, let's see. This tree down here is going to move this way and go for Dahlia. Who's casting all these spells at them. It's a 32
That's a hit.
for 20 points of damage. And a 33 for 18 points of damage. Okay. And then the next tree, the one that's in the distance throwing rocks.
Hmm.
More trees coming.
Yep, another tree appears and
At
then
least it
throws
doesn't
a rock
before.
at.
It's gonna lag out the game.
He's throwing the rock at Zordlon.
I'm not here.
Getting ran through the portal yet. The portal of destruction.
That's right. It's a 31.
I am still next to Arya, so that does not hit me. Because he
Nope.
gave me a +2
No,
bonus.
that
That was only for one round.
I have to do that every round. If I'm
Yep.
doing that.
You take 19 points.
Okay, fine.
Good try.
There's so much tree that's
Okay.
lagging the dice.
It is. Okay, the tree over here, he's kind of lagging behind. It moves up here and goes for Doge. Hitting a 35.
I'll go ahead and do my prevailing
Okay.
position again.
The tree that's over by the portal strikes at the dwarf. A 28 and a natural 20. So, yeah, it's going to be a critical on you. Okay, hit you for 20 points. And then we have this one right next to Doge. It's going to attempt to hit you. 26,
It's a miss.
30.
It's a miss.
Okay, Doge, your turn.
I know you can make it from there. You move 60 around.
So
I moved
I'm
90
gonna
around.
get
We should go slower.
in this area. I'm gonna move there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to target this guy and do a flurry on him.
Okay.
That's just classic. You just hit it first.
I have 35 speed.
Hit.
Uh-oh.
Second one missed.
And then I will just do one last strike on him.
I
Okay.
will use my reaction to shoot that tree.
Do I go first or let him go?
He goes first.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the lag.
Yes, you hit it.
Okay. So, you get +2 on your attack roll.
Okay. You can tell me when I can go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, you got him. Another 23. So the tree takes lots and lots of damage. It's still there. Bisque.
Alright, so it's not programmed as a thing, but I know I can do it. It's right here. It says breath weapon. Is a 30-foot cone. So I'm going to do that. And it says that
Well, it is programmed.
oh, well, it doesn't have a thing where I can auto like, because it says that you have to
Okay.
make a basic save
If you
against.
if you have your character selected,
Oh,
your model.
this right?
I don't know what this is,
Yeah,
but
the-
your figure on the board.
Yeah. It's,
The top right, you see a little dragon icon.
Top right of the
Top
screen.
left.
Yes, top right of the
Oh,
screen.
yeah.
Okay. Mouse over that,
All right.
and it pops up a tooltip that says spell effect dragon form red. Wait a moment, and then move your mouse over the description and scroll down.
Oh.
Near the bottom, it says breath weapon, and it has a highlighted 30-foot cone, 10d6 fire. So if you click on the 30-foot cone, it should either cast the 30-foot cone, put the cone into chat, or give you a 30-foot cone on the board. the 10d6 fire is going to be the same way. Once you
Ah.
target them, then you click on the 10d6 fire to roll that attack.
Okay, so then all I gotta do is
Slow down.
yep, 30-foot cone,
Yep, okay.
and I'll just go. How do I rotate it?
I think it's shift and the middle mouse scroll wheel.
This,
Whoop.
this.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
okay, and then. Whoop. Alright, and then DC 30 basic reflex. I'm guessing I just click that.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah, when you roll.
Okay, well, that was your reflex
well, it
save.
says
Okay,
the enemy has to do that.
correct. So, the closest one and the furthest one, they get a 22 and a 19.
Okay, so they failed against my 27.
Okay, so roll your damage, which is the important part.
Yep. So I gotta go back up here and for let's see, 10d6. There we go.
Okay,
What was your DC
so
for
the
the-
nearest one, what was your DC?
DC. Where does it show my DC?
Your spell DC.
Right here. Scroll up.
Your standard.
Oh,
Class
scroll,
one.
Scroll up. Alright.
Wait, you said base class DC?
I think all the spells are based off theirs.
Some spells are based
Oh,
off
a
of
little
different
bit.
DCs.
Oh, DC basically.
It's a
DC
DC 30. Okay,
Yeah.
so one of them failed. The other one critically failed. So the
Alright.
nearest one failed. He takes damage. Oops, that was you. Okay, so let me. Goodbye, Bisk.
The flame burnt my
So let me
throat.
add 27 back to you.
Uh,
Undo. Okay, that's nice. It has an undo
How
button.
do you think like Black Dragon's able to shoot all that acid out?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I had not.
Well, I mean, our stomachs technically have acid that burns away stuff, but they're lined with special. Maybe Acid Dragon has that in its throat.
What's that? Yeah,
Okay.
wow, you-
47 and 84.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh. It's still up?
They are both active still.
Those two barely got
Alright.
hit.
And
So
then,
that was a breath weapon. I believe it's a 2-action thing. It might be a 1.
that was 2.
Okay, so what else would you like to do?
Last action, I'm just running to the portal.
Okay, so how fast as a dragon do you run?
Let's go back.
He breaks it as it goes. Sorry. It's a,
Can you dispel?
I'm
Yeah.
more thinking
Get back
it's gonna
down.
be we're just gonna run into the same thing we had with the cameras, and he's stuck halfway.
He
through.
runs in, sticks his head into the
I'm
portal.
crawling under
The rest is
dragon
stuck.
belly. That's how it is.
Let's see. Alright, so my speed.
I want
You've
superhero
got
flying
plenty
on
of speed
me.
to get there.
Yes, I do. 'cause
Shoot him in
it's-
the gut. while
He
I'm
runs
flying.
in, his belly gets stuck in the portal, his head is transported or destroyed.
Just cut right.
Okay, so yeah. I can just run right to it.
Are you
Okay.
looking at the speed for a dragon?
Is that what you're going to do?
Where do I find the dragon speed? I'm pretty sure.
Yes, you
Yeah.
got plenty of speed
Yeah.
to get there. It's 30
Attack
feet.
Alright, so I'm
You
going.
hit the dragon?
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can
run.
dispel the dragon.
Just
As he goes through.
Well, if I get stuck, I'll dispel it.
That's alright. Go for it, man.
Alright.
Do what you're doing. It's alright. We're just giving you a hard time.
Okay. He flies in, fits through the archway, and there's a big cloud of dust on the other side as he is disintegrated as well.
Nice.
Arius,
Wait, what?
yes, everybody's
e-
disintegrated.
everybody's jumping into this portal that's disintegrating them.
My first move is to here.
Okay.
I pat Barley Beard on the shoulder and say, I know you don't want to do it. Come on, man. And I walk into the portal.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna shove me. I was like, fuck.
It's just gonna
Put
be.
my hand on his shoulder.
It's just
Dahlia.
gonna be a big dragon that flops out on the other side.
Half the group's dead already. What are you going to do?
I'm going to move right there. And I'm going to use my last. Delicious shadow. 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna jump into the portal.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Sorry.
Portal's at capacity.
So as many bodies as it can hold.
There's this big soft red pillow that we get landed on.
Why is that not working? Hold on.
Not exactly. You don't know if you're okay or not.
The bad news is the screen's completely empty. There's no characters.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Dolly, you ran over there too?
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody's dying.
Yep.
Sure you want to go in there?
Was that supposed to be for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I allowed to say that now or my turn?
On your turn.
Okay.
I mean, you can say whatever you want in the meantime.
No. Okay. Right. Okay.
Someone's gonna have to.
Okay.
So it'd just be you and me, Doge, now.
Swordblood.
Okay, I'm going to activate my invisibility move.
Okay.
Oh, they're vanishing on this side of the portal too.
And I'm gonna move right here, being stealthy.
Okay.
Don't look at my screen.
Oh, sorry.
You don't know where I am.
Well, he can't see anyways because there's nothing but a black screen on his.
Yes, but he was looking at my screen.
It doesn't matter if he's dead.
He's not even there.
Okay, and then I'm going stealth.
A ghost can view players.
George can see you, and then you're gonna what?
Stealth. Do you want
Okay.
me to roll?
I got 2
Not
special
currently.
senses now. I can smell the enemy and sense them.
Okay.
And I'll reload my weapon since
Okay.
I still have another action.
Why can you smell them?
I think it's their scent of spirit.
Scented tree.
Yeah.
And the little trees in the cars.
Petros.
Right there.
What was unique is Zordlon moved sort of towards the archway, disappeared, but you did not see a puff of smoke or dust.
Strange.
Yes.
I'll move. Where did he disappear? Was it?
Right next to the archway.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move over there and see if does that do anything?
No?
No. I'll use an action to, since that didn't work, I'll use an action to pour my chalice on Barley Beard to give him 36 hit points.
Okay.
Is that right in the funny bone?
Dolly is injured. Okay, so you run over and empty the Gatorade on Barleybeard.
Yep.
It's really just a
Deal
game.
Barley
You don't
Beard.
have to hurt yourself in
Just
the
over there throwing elbows like a hockey player.
How much do you heal him?
36.
It's equivalent to a potion, I assume.
Yeah, it's the chalice that refills. It's not a
Okay.
spell.
Okay, yeah, it's
It's not magical?
I mean, it's magical.
I can
but-
use magic items like potions and other magical effects, just like the way, just
Okay.
like how shields work and stuff like that. It's spells that I have an issue with.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a magic item.
Okay.
Then a portal's not a spell.
Anything else? Or is that a 2-action thing?
Well, that was one action, and then I'll just go in the portal
I would have
because I moved.
reactionary stop them with my attack of opportunity.
Okay. Barleybeard reaches out to hold you back.
Okay.
You gotta wait till my turn before I can say anything.
Okay.
Okay. Tree. Where's the tree? This tree moves down here to go for Doge. Uh, 20.
It's a miss.
Yeah. And 24.
Miss.
Okay. This tree is going to throw a rock at Petros. Hitting a 24. Another tree appears. Barleybeard.
Okay. So, can I just like I want to for my act for one of the actions. I just want to repeat what you
Okay.
said to me.
Okay.
It basically, I recalled that witch gates of the past require a code word to function properly. So,
So
I'm
we
going-
actually died.
So, I want to spend my action to study the gate, look for any secret code words, recall knowledge what the witch gate code words would be and stuff like that. Just basically spend my turn trying to figure that out, either by looking at it or thinking.
Okay.
What checks do you want me to do with that?
Give me a war.
Geology?
No, not theology. Occult.
You just
Cult?
got
Okay.
half the group killed, Andy, including yourself.
That's why I stopped you.
My god wouldn't figure
You
it
had
out.
stuff. Yeah, I have some stuff.
So
Yeah,
in
they
other
let
words,
us.
we may have just been transported to a
But they
random
let
area.
us.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you
And nobody even knows where I am.
Okay.
I get it.
No, you don't find anything. No code words written on the bones.
Okay.
Okay. That's one. Does Bladeberry require sustain?
I think it's a wall, so no.
I don't believe so. Okay. Oh, the tree right to your left, though, strikes at you. I don't believe it is stunned currently. So it strikes. Yeah, can't come close.
Those trees should be weakened. I blasted them with tons of fire.
It doesn't say anything about sustaining it.
Okay.
Just that'll last a minute.
Okay. Throws a rock at Barleybeard.
Me? A rock?
A rock.
We really should have just went through the mountains.
Big rock. An inaccurate rock. It only hits a 26.
What species of rock is it?
Granite.
Okay.
Okay.
We got
No
granite
other
rock
choice.
here.
most evil rocks?
There's
That's
no
right.
wind in
They're
this.
they're scary rocks.
Good news is, we're not that far away from the so
Moves over there.
just get back to Tampa.
Then we go to this one down here that's fighting you over by the gate. It's going to strike at Barleybeard as well.
Everyone's hating on the floor.
We should just be using diplomacy.
22 and 18.
Those are both misses.
Okay.
So
What, try to tell them that you're the Lorax?
He falls through the portal.
He falls through the portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I start doing shoving trees into the portal.
A wood chipper.
I can go
Doge.
105
My
feet.
turn?
Your turn.
Alright, well, the guy that's right in front of me,
Okay.
the guy who targeted,
Really just need to do an area
I'm
effect
about
patch.
I will go ahead and do a flurry on him.
Okay.
Actually, I'll do a 1-inch punch on him.
This was actually my plan. Just get all the money for the bandolier and just leave you all to your trick.
Imagine it's a hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Just regular damage.
Yep.
It's a lot of. Well, never mind. Those were 7.
What was the name of your character before?
Mine?
Yes.
Thorin.
Thorin.
Maple shield. It's probably just Thorin.
What was the one before that?
That was the original.
That was the original.
Thorin.
Yeah. I don't know if you'd still have it like after the update, but
For whatever reason, I can't send you a message. It won't come in as Craig. It won't go in as your current character.
I wasn't able to whisper Andy earlier. I was trying to ask him if I was allowed to toss him.
you
but
have it. I have it on Craig Voss and
Oh,
Petros.
near the beginning of the fight, I was going to toss you at the trees, but
Oh.
I wasn't able to whisper you. I kept popping up with errors.
I don't know. Maybe try Petros.
Because the system already knew
I
was
tried
dead.
that.
He was gonna throw me at the trees.
Bullet.
I'm sorry, you did 26 points to the tree. That is enough, I believe, to wipe it out.
Sweep the tree.
And then for my other action, I ran.
Through the portal?
No. I ran to the other. Well, I don't know if I have to tell you.
You got a jiggly arm?
Because I'm finicky. This is stressful. Over half the group is dead.
We're not
So
there.
you just moved, you said?
Come
Yeah.
join us on
Okay.
the other side.
No. You don't know where I am. Oh, you
You're
can,
still with
Okay,
the tree.
next tree.
You're not with me.
who knows? Maybe I'm like 200
Who's up here?
in the opposite
Goes for
direction.
Doge.
You're big, I guess.
Invisible. You can't see me.
We could have followed you up in different areas.
And I have a 20
28
so
misses you, I'm sure.
very
Yep.
stealthy.
Zordlon.
I'm pretty stupid.
Okay, does it appear that the trees are aware of me?
No?
Okay, I'm going to assess the portal for similar runes or words like he said for my full
Okay.
action.
Give me
You
a...
might share it.
Perception?
No, give me an occult knowledge.
Oh, I'm not good in that.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I picked it.
I mean, I'm decent.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
there you go. You're good at it today.
His
We know
life
all
depends on
about
it.
which gates.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you have to be a master in occultism to get that.
That's
knowledge.
right. Unfortunately, you're out of luck.
Roll at 20.
Oh, that just gets you one more success level, so it's just a failure.
If I was supposed to get a message, I didn't.
I understand that. For whatever reason, it will not message people.
You know, it would just be us four, this preferred group, no spellcasters.
Yeah.
Would be.
Amazing.
Though I do have
We
one
have, we have
cantrip.
an alchemist, so we can get healing potions. We've got the group right here.
I
If
do
it's
have
necessary.
I do have one cantrip though.
No, you think, man, that's a lot of
I
healing.
do have one
That's a lot of
cantrip
healing that
though.
just ramped out.
Unfortunately, I would be the party healer. I could only heal once per 10 minutes, though.
Well, no,
Alright,
no,
guys.
he did craft potions.
Just
The
the
bad-
three you guys going up against
Ben.
Me.
Not bad.
the
The
Lich
bad
King.
guys just steal your cup.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Okay.
Good luck against the Lich King.
We don't need healing. We're just killing before we get hit. So
This tree moves down here.
last kid and everything.
I can't technically move there.
Just teleports us to a random
Petros.
location if we don't know it.
Okay, so is this what I got from any lore checks?
Mhm.
Or, okay. And this pertains to that
Yeah.
specifically? Okay. So I'm going to use an action to share this. So I believe we don't need a code word for this portal.
Thank goodness.
With my occult training, I don't think we need a code word. So, since I believe that we don't need a code word for the portal,
Can't believe this.
I'll
Got one
encourage
more
people to go through.
You're gonna encourage others to go through
Yeah.
first.
Well, I'll be like, hey, follow me.
It's
And-
completely safe. You go first.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be like, okay, follow me, and then I'll go in the
Smallest to
portal.
largest.
Can't really do.
I am really confused now, guys.
Me too.
Who do you trust? The dwarf that has the dice through the whole campaign,
It is
or
true.
just some stranger.
Pick your poison: death by portal or death by trees.
Think about it.
That's
It's not
true.
been hit once by a tree.
Okay. Barley, a tree throws a rock at you.
Do I have cover? Because I'm
No.
small and there's
You
trees
guys-
No.
in the way.
It's the one in the north.
Still.
The tree
It doesn't-
doesn't
it
seem
missed
to
you
know
anyways,
that
it's
I'm
25.
here, so if I just wait,
I have partially concealed the
maybe I could slip out undetected.
Where you gonna
Barley
sneak
beard.
to, though?
May. Okay.
Back going back to the river, I'm very
So-
fast.
Is that 10 round total? How many rounds do you use?
I guess.
No,
I guess
this
it's
invisibility
probably
lasts
less
for
than that.
10 minutes.
The occult specialist that probably knows everything, probably knows things. And it would be my luck I roll a 1 on my lore.
Or was it
So
a rune?
It's
I
a-
will take a 2
1
action
minute, or you can
to
do
um
double check that, man, because I was looking at
2
it earlier and
actions
I couldn't put it on my own.
to friendly toss
It's
nose
1 minute,
in
you
portal.
need to know it. 'Cause you couldn't
Are you
afford
going to
that.
resist?
I
Great
activated
Okay, so that's one action.
2 actions.
2 actions, a friendly toss. Okay.
Can
I'm
I
not
do an
here.
athletics check to?
To unfriendly toss him.
Yes.
I could probably outrun
Does
them.
it say an ally?
It doesn't say it has to be willing at all. It says an ally, but it also doesn't say they have to be willing.
I would define the ally as willing.
Okay.
You just told me not to
Now
go in
you
there.
can take an athletics check to forcibly push him in. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's just the equivalent of a push.
What are you doing?
He's pushing you in.
You just told me that not to go in there, and now you're gonna push
And
me
they
in.
pushes you in.
I was trying to save you attacks, but okay.
Go for it.
Would that be my whole round then?
I'll let you do it as part of the friendly toss since he's not an ally.
Flurry of blows, Jason.
No, I'm just not gonna let him toss me. I can fight, right? I can athletically.
Sure.
Yeah.
Based off.
I'm not,
It's based off your fortitude or reflex, I think.
fortitude, I'm in trouble, but my reflex, I'm not.
I think
I'll look right here. I think I have it programmed in.
And now it's going to be fortitude.
I'll have a schedule.
shove. Based off your fortitude DC.
athletics versus your fortitude.
Why is that?
Because I'm actively shoving you.
Alright, well, so what do I roll then?
You don't roll anything. He just has to roll decent.
Well, I succeeded.
He
so-
succeeded. Okay, so you shove Doge over here, and there's a flash of light as he gets vaporized.
And I'm gonna walk into
Okay.
yelling at Zorlon to get in directly at where he is. So.
What?
Okay. Yeah. Barley Beard shoves Doge in, turns towards you, and says, "Get in here," and then gets vaporized as well.
Man,
I knew where you were too.
how?
Because they can see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The end.
The trees
What?
immediately stop activity.
The screen went black for me.
Oh, that's because you got selected in the group.
Well,
Okay.
you're in the portal.
What do you do?
Move.
Don't bang the mouse.
It's not moving.
You have to just click the button to
I
activate it.
did.
Okay.
Don't slam it, dude.
So the trees are still.
Believe me, these are cheap mice. They break
Yes,
easy.
I know. The trees are basically right where they were.
They're right where they were. They've just gone inactive.
The only way I could have failed shoving you was if I rolled a 1.
I got it.
That's how low your
Yeah.
DC is compared to my.
You know what? Fine, I'll jump in.
Okay.
The only chance I
You
had
step
is
in also?
reflex.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you put 'em together?
And I guess that finishes the campaign. We're all vaporized.
Actually,
Told you not to shove me in there.
Oh,
Something's happening. It says which gate beat, and there's only trees on the carousel. Yep. Well, some of us aren't.
Okay. So who was it that went through first?
Me.
act.
Should be normally the first one in.
I'm the last one, and I'm invisible still.
There you go, Ack.
Unless it dispels your spell.
I hope
You
not.
step through. you feel momentary disorientation, and then you come out in a forested area, similar trees before as far as dead and covered in slight ash and so forth. Ahead of you, to the east, or at least to the east on the map, you see a massive cave. The entire place has a strong scent of rot, and there seems to be a trail of, you're not really sure, running roughly in this direction, where that template is, where it looks like the stones, the ground, and everything is covered with a blackish mold, and bits of stone and earth have been ripped up or even possibly melted away.
Where did you go?
Okay?
We all have some places to go.
What would you like to
That's
do?
what I just said.
Because we couldn't figure out the password, it just sent us all
Behind you is an archway, very similar, if not identical, to the previous one, though no signs of activity
Push
in
me
the
a spot.
center of it.
We don't want to go in there unless we have a password. I'm ticked off,
That was the password.
man. Here's a doge.
I'll just move 30
You have
feet.
to make a sacrifice to go through.
One
You just
dog
moved 30
sacrifice
feet?
required.
Okay? You're going to head towards the cave?
Sure.
Okay. Who was second into the thing?
I think I was.
Okay. So Tespa, a few seconds later, you jump through. You see very similar.
Yeah, I figured
Um,
you'd land on top of me.
There's a strong smell of rotted meat in the air. And like I said, what looks like a trail or ravine almost melted out of the earth through the center along the line there, with what looks like patches of black mold or something like that here and there along it.
I'm gonna move like 25 feet away and cast shield.
Okay, so you move away from the cave, while Axe seems to be slowly attracted to it and moving towards it.
Well,
What would you like to do, Axe? Tespa appears behind you and starts backing away.
He blows his nose.
Yeah. Cave's giving him allergies.
Oh, yeah, allergy. Yeah, the mold's giving me
Mhm.
allergy.
The what is it? What are they? Guana. Guana. Is that what they call bat root?
Guano.
Guano.
There you go.
I'm gonna just cast shield on myself.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move up to the rock there, or whatever. What is that, a rock?
Yeah.
Meatloaf. Cat, let's see. I'll cast shield.
If George got a dog and put it on a leash, would that be slavery?
That, not cast shield, or what? You hit cast, right? Yeah, hit cast. Okay.
And then when you get the special effect,
Yeah,
when
she
you
damn
when
it,
you
it's
when you
listed.
cast it,
Yeah.
It did nothing.
you try to cast it.
Yes.
Okay.
All
It-
let's see is test that.
Okay, obviously, the chat thing is confused because I can't send anybody chats. There you go.
Ah. I didn't get any.
You didn't get anything.
I just heard the beep.
Okay.
Did you get that message, Jack?
Yes.
Okay. So you cast shield and move away. Who was third out into the portal?
I think
Andy.
it was either Andy or me.
He went before I did.
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause
He, Ben?
Yes.
Yeah,
The dragon went in before I did.
yeah.
I thought you went before him, though.
No.
I was the last one,
She
or I
was-
was after him. to
Yeah,
go.
she went after him.
Okay. So we have
Full dragon.
Bisque. A dragon suddenly emerges from the thing.
I think I may have clicked on transform.
Okay. Dragon momentarily appears in the portal. As it tumbles through, it converts into a bisque, who falls onto the ground with a spell dispelled. You find yourself laying in a narrow ravine filled with slime and mold and so forth, where the ground has been dug through and something rotted in this area.
Huh, there's a strange amount of grass in this cave.
It's not a cave.
Oh.
There is a cave to your east on the map.
Oh, alright.
You are in a clearing that has a large gouge in the clearing where the purple line is, that you're now laying in what appears to be, looking at it, you get the impression that something dead and rotting was drugged through here. Something of large size.
A tree.
Might have been a tree.
I may be able
So,
to...
what would the three of you like to do?
Can I use a nature check to try to see what the rotting material is?
Sure.
Alright.
You pause in the ravine and study whatever it is. Take little bits of taste and sniffs and
Oh, well.
Exactly. Yeah. You
Um,
tasted this many times in your life.
He's like, this is delicious.
Appears to be salad.
Used to be a delicacy to all of the full kind.
I mean, I had a plus 18.
okay. Bisk, Ak, and Tespa, you see the druid appear, landing in the ravine, and then start studying it. What do you guys wish to do?
I'm moving away from the cave.
Yeah, I'm moving away from the cave too.
Okay.
I'm still cursing at you. I don't want to disagree.
You like running away from the cave, Ak?
Basically.
Okay.
How far? Okay, red is too far.
Red is too far. Okay, so Tespa slowly moves to the north. Ak turns and runs.
5 or 6 trees before you end up designing
Okay,
that
who was next?
That was me.
That was you? Okay. Arius. You come tumbling out of the thing, nearly tripping over Bisk, who's currently in this ravine, picking at little bits of stuff on the thing, sniffing and tasting them. You can hear Tespa and Ak a short distance to the north. Ak's actively running away from something, and there's a large cave opening to your right.
I will
Okay, to make that true, you punching guard for that one,
move here and raise my shield.
Okay.
It's a different
I think it's
cave.
already up. Oh no, I just unraised my shield. I'll raise my shield. And can I see anything from that cave to the right?
Perception,
or
you do not.
that's my third action. Trying to
I see.
Does this look like the land of the dead? Do I feel dead?
No. Okay. Bisk, you got an update? Okay.
Oh boy.
Who was next after
When
that?
am I allowed to
That
walk?
was okay.
Not until it's your turn.
Oh.
I thought it was.
So Dahlia, you step out, seeing Bisk laying on the ground, studying the ground, looking up. He's looking towards the cave with a bit of shock on his face, while Arius is moving north with the shield out. And Tespa and Ak, did you want to continue moving?
I'll move to the right a little
You run a long distance away and then you walk back?
bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Arius, I'm over here.
Right.
Getting a step.
I guess.
Dahlia, I'm over here. Bisk.
Can I move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20,000 now.
Yes. Step tracker reset it during the portal. Hit back.
Bluetooth wasn't connected at the time.
Got Bluetooth.
Okay. you see something or hear something moving around in the cave, in the shadows.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
Seems like it's approaching the entrance. Who was next
Oh,
after
yes.
Dahlia?
Dragon.
That was you four?
The body remains
Did
with
Andy go through yet?
Yes.
Dolly.
Dahlia was last, and then I think it was the four of you. No, that
No,
Petros
right.
went
Yeah. it was
fairly
Andy.
soon. You guys waited a round or two.
We we waited around it.
Okay.
We delayed.
'Kay.
We wanted to kill more trees. That was the
I know,
whole.
What would the five of you wish to do?
I think a lumberjack's life. Think
Well,
about it. They have to go through that every single day.
There's a tree or a bush next to me. This is a tree.
Yes.
Probably. I will move back my Tespa
Okay.
and try to take cover and raise my shield
Okay.
and stand.
Stand there.
Yep. try
Okay.
to get out of
Oh,
line of
that
sight.
wasn't test by, moved by?
No, who's that?
Oh, I thought I moved by test by.
They look very similar.
But if you want
Cat,
to move,
goblin.
you can. There's a.
Well, let's go over here.
They abandon you. We don't want to send dead that ack. Bisk, did you want to do anything?
I'm going to shout to the rest of the group. Guys, that's a dragon in that cave.
Okay, now we need a dragon. You you should turn into a dragon.
Yeah, about that. I can only do that after meditating.
No?
Uh,
Start
Are you
meditating.
gonna stay there?
I'm gonna run.
Okay.
Like behind this rock for cover over here. Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Hoping I'm still invisible.
Start off with a large creature crawls out of the entrance. It's notable in that it only has arms on the front. Does not seem to have any wings. It otherwise looks just like that picture, except for the fact that where you would generally proportionally put like its hind quarter, that part and further is missing and is nothing but a rotted stump. Okay, it crawls out, lets out a large roar, filling all of you with a little bit of dread, and then turns towards you and starts crawling further. Gets to about there. From its size, you expect it probably has a 20-foot reach. Okay. Bisk, you were running away from it, so we're good there. Ack, what would you like to do? Whatever it is, it seems hostile and or just hungry.
Anything it eats, it goes out other
Diplomacy.
around.
Diplomacy, yeah.
Made me wish I would have bought something else I was looking at.
It's okay. There's a doge to go coming in for
Alright.
here soon.
Cast lightning bolt on it.
Hey, Doge.
Okay.
Sacrifice the shooting.
Doge,
Okay.
you're about to duplicate. You're going to duplicate. There's two dogs here now.
You may use a 6th level.
I was thinking about it.
They make fun of me. You hear?
Or
Make
maybe
it fun of
let's
me.
see. Yeah, start low. and
The
work
good
on
news is that's his lair, possibly. So if we get this guy, there could be some prizes in there.
How about magic missing?
Like what? The undead dragon.
Could have undead gold.
Undead gold is gross.
Okay. Do I have to target first?
Gold is gold.
Yes.
$20 is $20.
Cast or target?
You can cast first and then target it, or target it first then cast. Doesn't matter. Lightning bolt, you know you're only going to hit one creature. Well, in this case, you're only going to hit one
Yeah,
creature.
There could be hidden creatures in the.
There could be additional ones of these behind it.
Invisible guys with
Absolutely
guns.
right.
Yeah, so it's target.
It is?
Good job.
Little dot over it is
Yeah,
targeting.
but turn back.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Well,
If there is
zoom in if
actually
you can't
just
see
building
anything.
Well, I
Hey,
really can't.
listen,
Let's
this
zoom in.
technology stuff's getting me too.
Well, it's very faint. I mean, select make border bigger.
I just
Where's
can't,
that?
can't see.
You can't see?
I can't see.
That's why I'm wearing glasses these days.
can't, I would have to have
Ain't
like
helping
4
me.
different
So
prescriptions.
hit cast.
Yeah, my thyroid
Then
is
I
messed
what,
up,
go
so it
here?
causes my vision to
So I
change.
think-
Oh, it
I think
changes
Sean's
throughout the
gonna do
day?
a
Oh,
save,
ouch.
right?
Yeah, so the reflex saving throw for it.
I used to wear
I was looking
glasses.
at
I don't know if you
equipment,
remember.
that's what we were
I
opposite.
started at
Yeah.
Okay, so I click its reflex save.
That would be helpful in this
It gets
situation.
a critical
No, it
success.
just
Your
gets
lightning
the
bolt doesn't do
cost, and then
anything.
you get, like, the truer
So
type
you
of-
cast your
so
lightning
as
bolt.
it adjusts, you just flip her.
Act casts a lightning bolt. The lightning plays all over the creature, leaves it completely unharmed.
Oh, that's
Did it hit it?
Yes.
Yeah, it just critically succeeded its save.
Maybe.
Arius.
He's in denial. Your plan is working, Dad.
Go get it, Arius.
We got it.
So I really want to. Is it? I'll ask you, what's your preference? Do you prefer me not to pre-measure my cone just to know if it's big enough to what I'm going for? If I say I'm going to do what I'm doing.
If you say what you do it, Jude, yeah, you cast it, etc. Now you can judge, you can measure, and you're free to do that ahead of time. Once you declare your action, you've done it.
Gotcha.
Is it a large creature?
It's a gargantuan creature.
Oh.
No, it's
Because what I was-
C4, that's how
what
many
I-
you have. C4.
So this doesn't measure cone,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Correct. Now you're free to go to the template and place a cone
Okay.
Get that.
however you want to figure out what the size is.
triple up.
Climb it back next to the stroke again.
Gotta go from my corner here.
Drag it out, etc.
Okay. That's what I didn't want to.
You're free to do that sort of thing, and you'll see people in the background doing that. I don't really care about that because it gets hard to tell with the scale and everything else.
Yeah. I
It also
will
takes,
raise my shield and take cover,
takes an
Okay.
athletic speed.
and
Which takes on
let's see if I
athletic.
did that. That'd be both, right? Yeah, raise shield and take cover. There we go. And I will hold my action to hit it if it comes within range.
Okay, Dahlia, what would you like to do?
You would not do good in that wrestle.
No.
Well, I had to change my plan.
You did.
I did, based on the size of it. I'm going to fly.
You're gonna fly.
I'm going to fly.
Okay, cast fly.
And then
There you go. Spell effect. Fly. Okay.
Why did that put up 2 things?
Why did it put what 2 things?
Put up the spell effect
And up in
twice.
that right hand corner, she's got 2 flies. She's
Oh,
double
probably
flying.
because I did it too.
Oh. And then I can go up 25 feet, right?
You can go half the distance, half your fly distance up.
Okay.
So I assume it's a
12.
50-foot fly.
It's usually her movement speed.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
it usually is.
So then you can go half your distance up for
So I
each
can
move
only-
action you take.
So my move is 25.
So you can go 12 feet. So put it at 15 for now. If you right click on your character, top left there should be a number field starts with a 0. Change that to 15.
So they really ask-
Oh, fucker. Cool. That's neat.
Okay.
Dance lines.
That really just tracks it. It doesn't do anything else as far as the game. Tespa, what would you like to do? Dahlia quickly turns into Superman and flies straight up. Arius hides behind his shield. Bravely.
All the way around.
He ducks down holding that shield completely.
Bone shaker. I'll
Yeah, it's
cast
kind of
it.
like my character.
You're going to cast a spell at it?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm more thickly delayed.
do you want the 2 action or the 3 action bone shaker?
Yeah.
So,
Um,
except for she's more flying at
Not
the
me.
end of it.
I'm gonna land on my head.
Yeah, so we're just waiting. We want them to soften it out.
Hit points gone. Or pushed you on your head.
so the 3 action is
3 action, you get to move them around.
so I get the
Puppet them.
2 action benefits, and then I can also move them.
You get some other benefits as well if you want to take the 3rd action. Now, regardless, they have to fail their saving throw.
Yeah. That I was gonna do the 3 action.
Okay, so click on the 3 at the bottom one.
Okay.
Okay. He makes a. Oh. Why is my targeting? No, that's because I'm on template, just like everybody else. Okay, he makes a saving throw and gets a 32, so he succeeds.
So
So he takes half damage. You can move them 5 feet, or it can choose to fall prone. So go ahead and roll your damage. Okay, so it takes half, which takes 8 points of damage, and then you can move it 5 feet as you shake and rattle its bones.
I was gonna just move it east.
East 5 feet. Okay. So it awkwardly shuffles over there. Roars out in pain as you shake its bones. Turns towards the 3 of you and breathes out a line of lava. That's not going to hit Dahlia because you're up in the air. The other 2 is going to hit Arias and Tespa. I need a I need a reflex save for the 2 of you.
Why is yours only rolling question marks?
Because I have it set for blind GM.
Before
can't believe it.
before it does that, when another person comes through,
No. You guys waited.
yeah,
Don't be-
one round.
Technically was one round.
Yeah, so before it did that, one more
And then we
person
all
could-
stepped in at the same time except for Ben.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's okay,
I
he can do
use
the
a
line
reflex. So I
I'll
get
let him. I'll be nice, you know.
Vagaries of magic.
Oh no.
Anyways, you got a 23 for Tespa. And how about you, Arias?
I am adding the bulwark modifier to my roll. I thought, but what am I doing it wrong? Sorry. Let's see if this works.
32.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. So Arias fails, Tespa critically fails.
How do you critically fail with a higher?
So I will use.
Never mind. That's
No,
fine.
I can't. I can't. Can I?
What?
So the exalt for my redeemer. That's the one that makes it the area effect
Mhm.
damage.
Mhm.
So everyone that gets affected by that attack gets the damage reduction.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm going to use my reaction because I don't want to die.
Okay.
Um,
So how much does that reduce?
so is this undead?
No.
Then it is
Naturally occurring shocking
my 14.
14?
Lava dragon.
Okay. So you take 46 minus 14.
30.
So 32. So I'll add 14 back in because I don't have an easy way to do that anymore. So I'll do the 46 to you. You add the 14 back. Tespa takes 92
Good gosh.
It was
minus
Baron.
14. So on your character sheet, I'll just add 14 points back onto you, which puts you at 55.
That's but dodged into the water.
Yes.
And it's
Okay.
and it's enfeebled too.
Yeah.
You do have the
Oh, it's not within range. so
no,
it can't
yeah,
do
not
it.
within range.
Yep.
No.
In addition, both of you are covered with burning saliva lava and are taking persistent damage.
I do have a reaction for flame barrier.
A reaction for flame barrier. Okay.
Yeah.
Describe that.
A reactionary spell when she takes damage from fire.
Yeah, put in the
Just
chat.
what it is.
Put it
Like
in
just
the
hit
chat.
the button next to it. See, hit the don't hit
Like
cast, just hit
team
that.
resistance or something more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So spell effect flame barrier with deal fire damage to you or an ally within range. Okay. So that would be. I don't know how much it adds for you.
15.
20 resistance because she has a hydrant.
Oh, yeah.
So 20 points of resistance? Okay. And are you using it on yourself or on Arius?
It's his idea to go here.
Yeah. Thinking about trees all day.
I'll do myself.
Okay. So I'll give you
I'm
20
probably
points extra for that back.
Building more fun. What?
You might want to get
So that area is on
Okay.
fire now. Is that correct?
That entire area, everywhere that the purple radius or purple areas, is burning red hot with lava.
Gotcha.
Like a lingering magma.
Lava.
Yeah, the floor is lava.
It's like a legit magma
So I hit
dragon.
cast and then just use spell
I
effect
think
on
we
myself.
were.
or-
Normally what would happen is when you had that thing, what we should have done is drop the spell effect flame barrier onto you. I don't think it lasts more than the one round. I mean, I'll do it right now and then it'll probably be gone.
What's against the effects?
Yeah.
Right, as soon as the effect is gone, effectively it's gone. So yeah, it's one round remaining. On your next action, it's going to be gone. So, at which point, when the damage was applied, it would have reduced the fire damage automatically.
Yeah, it's 1 round duration.
Yeah. Is it specifically one round?
No,
Okay.
it says the target gains fire resistance against the triggering attack.
Expires start on turn duration 1 round on the spell effect flame barrier is what it says. I'm pretty sure it's only for that one attack, but
Right. I don't think they can do it otherwise as a single attack. Either way, yes.
I was just reading when it expires as the spell effect.
And you said
It's the start of
persistent
the
damage
round.
as well.
You guys are also burning
Okay.
because you're covered with whatever this molten fluid is. And you're good. Okay. Bisk.
Alright, I am going to summon giant. And I'm gonna summon a troll.
Where?
About right, just right in front of the dragon.
Okay, ping a square.
How do I?
Click and
Oh,
hold. Yeah.
click and hold.
You're much better off.
You
using
go,
the
you
mouse.
go
There.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Giant vampire.
Oh no.
Okay, so if you're planning to go there, it shows up here. Because it can only go 30 feet away from you.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, what would you like to do for its one action?
I'm gonna get it to move up to the dragon.
Okay, it moves up there. As it does so, the dragon bites at it.
Tearing his head off.
It's a troll unless it's acid damage, it heals.
It does a critical hit
Oh my god.
for 85 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
and the troll makes a fortitude save, which it fails. As its blood is ripped out of it, it ignites. It seems to be burning from the inside.
Okay, but it's not acid damage.
But it is fire.
Yeah.
but I
And
don't think.
fire also
Yep.
counters trolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
so in other words,
Troll selection.
Okay.
Oh, no,
But hey,
good
at least you
selection,
know
but-
what the troll. At least
Yeah.
you know what it does now. It's like a drone.
I
test
think-
guinea pig
I
to
think
see what
this
happens
might
if you
be
get
the-
close
Okay.
enough.
Is there a poison effect?
Um,
Not that I'm seeing. Okay. I'll just apply it as necessary. Okay. It is also drained.
I'll remind you.
Yeah. So the troll is drained. It has a burning poison in it, excuse me, and got madly mauled by the attack of opportunity. What would you like to do for your third action? Unless that summon was 3. It's 3? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Ack.
Isn't that supposed to be a person?
Magic missile.
Okay. I will let you know when the next person shows up, Ben. I'm aware of the fact other people are coming.
Alright, maybe.
Maybe. They might have been vaporized.
Have your
We could have whispered the dad to say, actually, we're just leaving.
We live among the trees.
You guys could be like in a parallel world.
Yeah.
Non-existent.
The portal might have sent you somewhere else.
Yeah.
The wand sheet. So
Okay,
you can draw from your bandolier
So
for free
this one.
action.
Is
Are
that
the trolls
this one
still
right here?
alive?
Yeah, it'd have to be the first level.
Trees that
Okay.
might hit
If
me
you did it,
versus
you
a
would get
dragon
the
that's gonna
wand.
kill me with
But you
one.
have to draw
I
the
don't know.
Go
for
die.
free action.
So that's one action drawing the wand.
It's on your. It's light bulb. So you
Okay.
can put it on your bandolier.
Okay. So
If that's what he has
cast
there.
If you
this?
do, I don't know.
Yeah,
if you
that's
did or
where
not.
that's where we set it up.
Okay.
So where does
That might be.
do I hit cast?
That
here?
might be your limit,
Mhm.
but
Okay.
one hit you should be good.
So you're using your wand of magic missile.
Yep.
Are you using this as a 3 action, a 1 action, or a 2 action?
3 action.
It's a wand of manifold missiles, so it gives him extra effects when he casts it. He's casting it for
Okay.
his slots, but it gives him benefits.
He gives him an extra missile each round.
Bless you.
Like,
Yeah.
depending on what level of
It's just the
wand.
base one,
Okay,
so
so-
it's D4 per round.
Yes, so it gives him an extra magic missile each
Okay.
round.
So but you need to cast regular magic missile also.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so you need to
Cast
cast your
that.
magic missile.
Damage.
And yeah.
Press the damage.
Okay. So your manifold missile does 6 points.
Okay.
You don't get a free missile. You have to cast magic missile, I thought.
He did. He's
Yeah, that's
casting it.
what just he popped up on the screen. He cast magic missile with it. That's what he did with the damage.
Okay, I'm confused. Magic missile at his level casts like 20 missiles.
Well, but
He's only casting at level 1.
yeah, he's only doing the first level version.
Right. So is he casting a single missile, 1 action, or 3 missiles with 3 actions? Magic missile is a variable spell.
Yes, he said 3 actions, I thought.
Yeah.
Right, and when I clicked the damage, it only rolled 1 dice.
Because that's all it does. There's no variation you can put into it for 1, 2, or 3 actions. You have to click the damage 3 times.
That's okay. Before you get upset at me more, there is a macro specifically that I've set up for you called Magic Missile that lets you define 1, 2, or 3 actions so that it calculates all of these. Or roll 4d4 plus 4 because you're using manifold. So I can tell. Otherwise, I can only apply 6 to it, or I have to manually roll the other dice. Is what I'm confused by. How many actions are you using to cast Magic Missile? I understand 3.
Right.
So what you're casting a level 1 Magic Missile, which gives you 3 Magic Missiles plus 1 for the manifold.
Okay.
Your damage should be 4d4 plus apparently 2 per missile in this case. I don't know why you get the extra point, but whatever it is. A dangerous sorcery adds an extra point. So you get 4d4 plus 4 plus an extra 1 for dangerous sorcery is your damage when you're using this.
Okay.
So you need to roll more dice.
The macro in there.
This one.
Yeah. So that.
At least 1/3 is required. Then crit would be this one.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, so you spent 3. So yeah, because that was the bonus one. So yeah, just said okay.
That's the right one.
Yeah, level 1. Yeah.
There are other choices. I just got it wrong. Okay. Okay. What's that mean?
So distribute 3 missiles. Yeah, you're shooting him with 3 since he's the only guy there.
Otherwise, you have
Okay, that's your normal missile, which does 12. So now you cast a level 1 magic missile. And now my understanding of this wand is you get a free magic missile every round after this.
Yeah. As
Does
long as
it-
he has the wand.
Does that take an action?
No, it just shoots it off.
Or just a freebie? Okay. And that goes for a minute?
Yeah.
10 extra missiles. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I just forgot he had the macro in here.
Yep. Okay.
That's kind of neat. I want some of those.
If you drop it, you don't get it. Though,
Arias, what would you like to do?
Step out of the burning lava.
You do? Okay.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna sit here and try to cast something again. Not really.
This monster is known as Craigling.
I'm stepping my full move here.
Okay.
I will raise my shield and take cover.
Raise your shield, take cover. Okay.
And I burn. Is that right? Or
Yeah, it'll automatically do it at the end of your action.
because I don't stop once I step out of the lava.
Nope. You take 16 extra points. And your recovery check is a failure, so you continue to burn.
Okay.
Okay. Dahlia.
I'm going to fly up another 12 feet.
Okay.
And you said. So that puts me at 25.
Yeah. 12 and 12. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. That is a miss.
I'm not rolling with a blind.
Okay. Tespa.
I'm gonna move around to the other side of the rock. Get out of the lava and stuff.
Okay.
Sorry. Is this something we feel we can pad out to like fire, or it's the
You can
lava?
use, I believe it's a first aid check to try to put out persistent damage.
Okay. I didn't know if this was like because it's sticky lava.
It still follows the
Okay.
same rules as persistent damage. I think medicine can do that.
I'll put the rules
So
in the
do
chat.
like a medicine
Yeah.
check on
If you do
that.
a medicine check on yourself.
But before you do that, I believe it might be based on the DC of the creature
Okay.
that does it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not.
It's not. There's a difference between stopping bleeding from a level 1 fighter and a level
Right.
20 fighter.
Oh, right.
I'm starting to understand why no one ever comes out alive after going in. 'Cause you just keep going on portal, and just get sucked in by the nasty creatures.
Unless you know the code word.
That's right. That's a good one.
It's off.
Which
That's the
wasn't
code
which
word.
wasn't engraved on the gateway.
The funny thing was, is I was actually thinking, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to lie to him and tell him I know the code. That's what I was thinking about doing. but I
I'm
was
guessing
gonna
the
wait a
code
couple
word's
rounds
gonna
'cause
be
I was
engraved on
fine.
one of these portals that we end up in after jumping through enough of them.
Jenny, are you gonna do that? Are you doing that? Are you doing the?
Yeah. So do I do anything with my
Yeah.
medicine?
I think so. I think George was putting the mechanics in.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Okay.
I got it.
I didn't do anything.
You're storing and stuff. You should.
No. Okay, let you make an extra flat check once around. So just a flat check.
Just do medicine and.
Nope, no medicine, just a straight flat check. So you just roll a d20.
Okay. Because I've got healer's gloves that gives you a plus one.
That doesn't matter. It's purely a flat check. It doesn't matter on your skill. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But if you spend your actions doing that, would that give you another flat check?
It gives you one at the end of the round. So you try to put it out, it doesn't. Then you take the damage and you get the normal roll. So you take 9 points of damage. Then the recovery roll. There's the recovery roll. So between its natural ability and you, it went out.
Okay.
Okay? You do take the 9 points, however.
If you take that twice, that's 31, because I see 2 entries and 9 points.
I don't know. I'll undo one of them. I don't really care. Okay. Out of the four of you, who was first in?
It'll be
Me.
Petros. Okay, Petros.
I know. What is the frickin' tree?
Petros. You jump out. We will roll initiative for you while you get your bearings as far as what's going on in the fight. As you see, a long, mutilated, lizard-like creature in front of you. Okay? It turns and strikes at the troll that's currently fighting it. As you do. Strikes it with its jaw, hitting a 40 for 93 points of damage, taking out the troll.
Not much, really. Served a purpose. 'Cause that would have killed someone else.
Okay? Then it breathes out another blast at. How intelligent are these things? Okay. Yeah, he goes for the shiny one right in front of him. So he breathes out another line at you, Arius. The first line cools and turns to glassy rock. The second one, however, give me a reflex save.
That's rough.
Keeping it?
I don't have any hero points, so I have to keep it.
Everybody has 2.
Oh, I thought we said that if you thought you had none, you had none. I'm like,
No, I said everybody has 2,
my apologies.
starting for this chapter.
No, I'm sorry. Okay. Yep, I'll use one of mine
Okay.
and try to. I will try it again.
Okay.
There you
That's a
go.
lot better.
Might not be enough. I think I had 36 last time.
Okay. You managed to take half damage on that strike.
Oh. Does it compound the burn?
Does not.
Oh, that's good.
You have it, but that doesn't add anything else to it. Okay. And then we go to Bisk.
Okay. So I'm going to do a Rod of Wonder.
All right.
Where did you get one of those?
Hey,
That's what I bought.
Got
Yeah.
it.
So I got. It says 60 feet, and last time I measured.
I'm glad we
Yes,
did
you're
this.
You're gonna get kicked out of the game.
Yep. I'm going to attempt to cast it on the dragon. So it says.
Yep. Choose a creature within 60 feet. Roll percentile on the table.
Okay, so this is the thing that came up. Oh boy.
That's not percentile.
Oh, that's not.
It's the bottom right. There's two.
So I will just roll for you.
Oh, all right.
Okay. You get 73, which is mind reading. With a cursory mental touch, you attempt to read the target's mind. It has to make a will save, and then becomes immune to your mind reading for 1 hour. So let's see. Can it survive your will?
I want you all to die. That's
What's your spell DC?
My spell DC is 27.
27. Okay, so you find out whether the target's intelligence modifier is higher than or equal to or lower than yours. What's your intelligence modifier?
It's a modifier.
My intelligence. That's on the main, and then
Just the modifier.
-1.
-1. Okay. It has a lower than your intelligence modifier.
Oh.
That's all the status gives you.
So.
You know it's not a very intelligent creature.
Okay.
They can spew out.
What would you like to do for your third action?
I'm gonna just let everyone know that the dragon's an idiot.
Okay.
Guys, we're stupid.
Ack. Armed with that information, how would you like to handle it?
intelligence attack.
That's my math problem.
What's 2 plus 2?
Fractions are hard, guys. Leave me alone. And runs back into his cave.
Okay,
I don't know.
So,
Let me
You
go
get to
back to
shoot
my
them.
cave and get my
I
back.
get the auto.
Calculator.
So how do I shoot that? What's the
I would
mechanic?
just use the what part? Yeah, he's
Just roll a
targeted.
d6 plus a d4 plus 2.
Yeah, so just roll a d4.
So which one's the
triangle.
triangle?
Andy, just think for the band.
Just selecting it?
One I think
Yeah,
is
roll.
a roll shot.
Depends on what you're like.
Okay, so it takes 6.
What fairy shot was?
Yes, but it's got 60
Okay.
foot range.
I have to
Now, what would you like to do for your 3 actions?
Jennifer had done Ray of Frost on her turn.
Okay, let's see. Target. I'll do Ray of
You
Frost.
just untargeted it.
Okay, I'll do Ray of Frost, so just cast, right?
Yeah. And then attack.
Roll.
Okay, you hit a 28, which is unsuccessful on the creature.
Okay.
What would you like to do for your 3rd action?
Shield.
Okay. Arius.
Iris.
Yeah, I
Arius.
cast shield.
Will. Ray shield. Lay on hands. Myself. I don't need to save it for you, so. And then,
Should be able to just click
Press
on the
heal.
heal next to Arius.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
And then I will move. To here.
Okay. You're just outside of its reach currently.
Oh.
Anything else you want to do? I think that's 3.
That's 3. Yep.
Okay. Petros, you're going to be next.
exploit vulnerability against it.
Okay. You're still burning.
I was hoping.
Hope is for the weak.
Oh, nice little roll.
Okay. Yes, you are able to exploit weaknesses. I don't think I can send you anything.
This creature's stupid.
You can use this again if you want.
Shit.
Have both of you saying that's a stupid creature.
It's killing us.
It's really stupid.
It's got a negative 10 intelligence.
I mean, it was less than -1, so
What else would you like to do?
Do I know anything else about it besides this?
No.
Okay.
maybe it isn't a dragon then, because dragons are usually pretty intelligent.
I won't say anything.
Unless this is just a very stupid dragon in particular.
In between your rounds, if you want to look up that creature type online to get whatever theories you can, you're welcome to.
Okay, so
Okay.
I can look up the creature.
You can.
Okay. Just the creature type, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just looking through my abilities.
Description.
Where does its reach start?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Well, plus about 120 feet for its lava.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter how far away I am, it's gonna hit me anyway. Let's keep going.
So yeah, I'll move up to there.
How close do you think you
Yeah.
can get to it?
Okay.
And then I'll spend the last my
He's got a- it's a
last
guarantee.
action
He said
to
I'm
share.
just beside his reach.
It's not a dragon. It's a Lenorm. I'm gonna help you guys out.
What's a Lenorm do?
Name's Carl.
Thanks.
Carl Lenorm.
Yeah.
Dahlia.
Its name was actually
Did you say me?
Yes.
You don't know that.
I'm gonna
Well,
fly
I
up
did
another
say
Keep going higher.
another 12
That's
feet,
just a mess.
Okay.
which puts me at 37.
What came out
Clear that
And then-
traffic control.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna try Ray of Frost again.
Okay.
So it'll be
Get
colder.
it critical. Come on.
I hope.
Come on.
I hope. Frig!
Critical.
Can I have new dice?
I
Can
gotta
you
make
change that on your end?
You can change the graphics if you go into setting. You can make the dice look different.
Uh,
George did that.
where do you do that at?
It's in the-
Settings?
in the
Where's
settings. Under dice so nice. Yeah. You
Huh?
can change your under. If you go into settings, in the configuration, there's an add-on called Dice So Nice.
You go to settings,
Oh, got it.
configure settings, and then configure settings. Should
Okay.
be the fourth one down.
Tespa.
Dice so nice.
Put that now.
I was gonna heal myself.
Okay.
So, like I target myself and cast heal.
Do you want the 1 action, 2 action, or 3 action?
The 2 versus living.
Okay. And you want healing. Okay. And then just click on that heal button for 97 points back.
It's a good heal.
The healing button.
Bottom right of the chat, it says
Oh, okay.
Tespa heal.
Okay.
Okay. And then what would you like to do for a 3rd action?
I can't see the numbers.
Can I do like a religion knowledge on the
Sure.
worm?
Sure.
Okay.
Not able to determine any sort of religious significance of the creature. Okay, who was after Petros?
Be me.
Doge.
And George threw him in and went after him.
Yes.
So
So you pop out.
I pop out.
You look around. You see a giant lizard.
Mm-hmm.
You see the field burning. You're standing in a ravine that's been dug, melted, and filled with rotting material. Petros and Arias are slowly advancing on whatever the creature is, and it looks like they've already successfully removed its tail completely.
We did it.
Okay.
It's easy.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
totally did.
Meanwhile, the rest of the group are hiding
The
behind a
scary
giant
part is that
boulder
there's something bigger that could've
while
done
it
to
sprays streams of lava.
Like a
Out at
grenade
things.
its own.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe it's
You're
working on
back.
it.
You're in the initiative order at this point, so
Thinking
you're
of
taking in the
disease.
scene until your initiative comes up.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm not allowed to move.
I have
Not
something
quite yet.
that
No.
I can
Okay.
pull out
So,
fish
it
just
goes.
Like that. Fish off the job.
There you
It
go.
goes.
Oh,
You should do that.
I'm still shiny.
you are still shiny.
Six changes.
Okay. So first off, this cools. Mm,
I'll be here next turn.
steps forward. Targets Arias. Mm, okay. Takes a bite at you.
My just a, I don't think I got the +2 for my my lay on hands.
Yes, it did.
Oh, did it? Okay. 'Cause
I
I had the shield
think
raise, so I think it should
It
be at 38. I think my base is 34.
So you're trying to heal it?
No, I'm talking about.
So,
I touched myself. But
you have two. You have shield raised. Okay, so you should have another 2. You said.
Yeah. I should
Okay.
get there. It just
So you should have a 38, which means it hits you, but did not get a critical in that case.
okay, and I will. Let's see. Use my reaction.
Okay.
Um,
So it's going to do 28 points of damage to you.
And so my reaction, it's not undead, so it's going to give me 14 points back.
Okay, so let me add the 28 to you, and then you heal yourself for 14.
Okay.
Then give me a fortitude save. Actually, hold off on that because it's gonna strike at you a second time.
Okay.
So it claws at you. Which hits a 43, which is also going to be a hit
Yep.
Gosh.
for 31 points.
Okay.
Okay, now I need a fortitude save.
I'll use my other hero point model to get rid of him now.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay, come on. Fortitude's my thing. That's what's even worse. Alright, so did I succeed?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay, I
You,
critically
you resist the
succeeded.
poison this time.
Yeah. Does it
Okay.
make me permanently because it's a
No.
critical
Nope.
success? Okay.
Bisque.
Alright. I'm going to take a 5-foot step forward,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use heighten forth enlarge on Arias. So basically, one
Okay.
willing creature if he's willing.
So-
I'm willing.
so- Okay.
I guess I'll be a big dude.
And basically, this will grow you to huge. You get a +4 bonus to status on melee damage.
Yep.
And your reach is 10 feet.
So, main thing to remember is the 10 feet, but
Yep, that's kind of what I'm. I don't have to worry about-
the rest of it's applied already. It should be applied already. Okay, so you're much bigger.
Okay.
So we go to Doge.
I'm allowed to move now?
You are. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Alright, well. No time like the present. I'm gonna try to. Would that be considered flanking him? Because I have a 40.
That last square there is actually going to be in his square, so you can't go there.
So that would definitely not be considered.
That would not be flank. You'd have to get here to flank him.
Oh my gosh, one extra spot.
What the?
Yeah, I
Alright, well,
enlarged.
here.
Okay, it's going to bite you.
He's huge.
Okay, I'm going to use. Well,
So you get your +4 because it's an attack
Right.
opportunity just generically, and then you can use your stance thing to get an additional 4
so
if that's what you want to do.
I definitely want to do my guarded movement since it's an attack of
Craig,
opportunity.
what'd you say?
Okay, it hits a 34.
My guarded movement worked perfect.
Okay.
Lenore?
Yeah, Lenore.
Then I am going to go
How do you
into
spell it?
Linn.
Wolf Stance, which is a free action, and I will go ahead and do
Yeah.
a flurry on him.
Okay.
Are you showing him as targeted?
I show multiple dots on him. I'm not sure who's, but
Okay.
You just started it too.
yeah.
But now you just under it.
Ah,
There we go.
okay.
Ready?
Yeah. That's a miss.
Doge missed. Oh God.
Doge
Second-
critically missed.
Second part of my flurry.
I feel like we should go on
You're not there.
if I get there.
There you go. You got him.
Trip it.
Just a regular hit.
Just a hit.
Only got
Okay. Takes 13 points. And this is your flurry, you said?
That was the flurry,
So his fortitude is a 33.
and mine's 31.
So he passed.
Okay. So, for my second action, or my third and final action, sorry, I'm going to go ahead and flank him just by moving on this side of him.
Okay.
That's considered flank at that
Yep.
point, right?
Ack.
Target, Ray of Frost. Let's see. So you get attack, right?
You got target him again.
I did.
Well, you keep untargeting him.
That's
Whenever
what
you
I was
click to
doing.
target him, he untargets. So there you go. Yeah.
So that assumes he was targeted in the first place.
Yeah. Okay, I did not know that.
Struck him.
Damage.
Yeah. Okay. What else would you like to do?
You also get your missile.
Right. So that's that one, right?
And then,
Roll.
yeah.
Missile damage of 2.
4 points. Okay. What would you like to do for your third action?
Shield.
Arias. You're feeling bigger.
I am feeling bigger.
Much bigger
So,
target.
I am now a huge creature if I read is enlarged right. Because it's the heightened one.
Sounds right, yeah.
Okay. But and gargantuan is the next size higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I will lay on hands.
Okay.
My second one. Here.
At least this evens out the battlefield a bit better.
Okay.
Good. I'll heal myself.
Okay, now, if you scroll back up to the spell effect,
Yes.
in the description it says spell effect lay on hands, or lay on hands versus undead. In this case, it's not undead. Drag and drop the top one, spell effect lay on hands, onto you.
Oh, yeah.
That will give you your +2 armor class.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, cool. And then I will raise my shield. Let's put it at
Which
37.
will give you some more armor class.
Okay. And then I will attempt to grapple it.
Okay.
Because it's one size bigger than me, and I have Titan Wrestler, so I hope this works.
Well, now
Okay.
you're a Titan.
Oh, target. Target. Quick grapple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, already did click grapple.
You also get a
Just gotta click on the athletics.
Athletics, gotcha. Sorry. Does the +4 go into my athletics? The one that was from Lee? No.
If it does, it'll apply it automatically.
Okay. Alrighty.
I do. I'm not 100% sure whether it does. So a 28 versus its
So now
fortitude.
I'm prone.
So you are critical failure. If you'd already had it grabbed or restrained, it breaks free. They can either grab you or force you to fall and land prone. It's going to let you fall prone.
So now I'm flanking a creature that has no benefit. Because you're on your back.
Well,
I'm
no,
big and clumsy.
you're still flanking. You're still flanking. Petros, the giant just fell. He does take 14 more points of damage.
Did I stop burning?
Checking.
Please?
Nope, you continue to burn.
The burning giant.
So, you already triggered its attack, right?
I did.
Okay. So I'm going to move.
Not on purpose. I was just being stupid and got lucky.
Stupid is, stupid is.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'll move up to it there,
Okay.
and then I'll attack it for an action.
Okay. That's a miss.
And then I'm going to say,
You're going to say, I can't hit it.
I can't hit it.
Need to flake it more.
I'm gonna yell at Bisque to use powerful druid magic on it. They're scared of it.
Powerful druid magic.
Yeah.
Use your powerful druid magic. They don't
Summon
like
a
it.
troll. Dahlia.
I'm going to fly up some more. Which will put me at 50 feet.
Head
And-
level.
What's that?
Head level. No, I'm just kidding.
And
Yeah, that's my favorite attack.
If Lee's
I
want
did
to disarm
target
himself.
it.
Nice dice.
Ooh.
Miss. And Tespa.
I was wanting to hit it with a moonlight ray.
Okay, you can't currently because of that giant boulder between you and it.
So, like if I move up right next to Bisque, I can see him then?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get that another turn.
And then use a moonlight ray.
You have to do the moonlight ray for the sins of the werewolf. Then they turn into a werewolf.
An
That
attack.
new one that I have.
Yep. If you had a target, you just click on attack. We'll shoot the ray at it.
Hey, maybe the werewolf will be a giant werewolf. You'll take that thing.
It hits a 29, which is going to be a critical miss.
Oh my gosh, this thing's strong.
Okay. And then I believe Barbarian, you're next out, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that is going to be. Forget who you are. Barleybeard. Barleybeard, you show up here.
Pretty strong.
I will add you to initiative as you take in the whole thing, just in time to see the creature go. With blasts out a line of lava.
Gosh darn
I'm
it.
going to need 4 saving throws. from yourself, Arius, Bisk, and Tespa. I need reflex save for all four of you.
Is this a concentrate or manipulate action?
Yeah, I'll check.
Is it because I like to hit it?
That's
Can
about.
can I use my attack of opportunity from the ground?
Good roll.
Yeah, you just have a penalty. Let me check. This is.
Or me?
This is not either of those.
Oh,
Uh oh. Tespa's gonna be in pain.
You gonna reroll test for it? 'Cause
Oh, is it reflex?
Yes.
Reflex or reflux?
Reflux from him.
you said it is not a manipulate.
No.
Okay.
I was gonna
Ouch.
do like a hero point.
Okay, so you're gonna reroll.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't even have any left. I don't have any left. That's fine.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Petros succeeded, I believe. Pretty certain.
Oh, they rolled an 18.
Yes. Petros succeeded. Tespa critically failed, unless you're going to reroll.
Yeah.
Bis succeeded, and Arius critically failed. So Arius,
No.
31 is a failure. So Arius takes 72. Petros takes half. Bis takes, I think you passed, half. And Tespa takes full. Okay. And then I'm going to put Ben, I'm going to put you on the sequence just so we have it. But we're at 7 o'clock and actually just after. So we're going to wrap up here with Bisk being first at the next round. Let me add, who is it? Zordlon, yes, there you are. There. You are technically invisible still. Add you to combat. I'm going to roll initiative for you. But same thing, you won't be able to act until the end of the round.
Okay.
Until next round, better said. Okay? So we will stop there and then pick up next time.